What's up? I'm doing macrame. It's so much fun. I'm just yeah, doing macrame. Doing macrame. Trying to make this tray holder here. This is somebody's order. That equal? Figured. You guys go out. I hand painted the beads on here because I didn't have the dark color bead, and I don't remember where I bought them from. So I made my own. But I'll show you guys in a minute. If anybody comes in here, this is so relaxing. I don't know if anybody's ever done macrame before, but it's very relaxing to sit here and just tie a bunch of knots in something. I don't know why, it just is. This is me kind of finishing this off right now. 1, 2, 3, okay. 4. Ovi, Ovi, Ovi. So this is a tray holder. I haven't done one of these in so long that I almost like forgot. I thought I would forget how to do it. So usually I do these outside during the summer. It's so nice out. And it's so relaxing to just sit there and listen. Like I'm like a hippie. Like, yo man, I just sit there and listen to the birds and the bees and shit. Cosmic Cam, bro. Just sit there and smoke my fucking hookah and listen to the birds and bees and do my macrame, bro. I'm gonna macrame you a fucking car cover, dude. I'm not kidding though. It is relaxing. It is nice. It's a to me. There's certain crafts that I do during the summer that I get more into during the summer. This is one of them, and I totally forgot I even had these things on my website, but somebody just ordered one. So here I am macrameing away. But they are really relaxing to do. I will say that. It is fun. And how's everybody doing? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Morning, good morning, morning. I have brown paint all over my nails. I really was so tired last night. I was sitting here painting these fucking beads and I I just went to bed. I fucking got that some of it off and I was so tired. I just fell asleep. I was like, I'm done. I'm done. I was painting these fucking things until like 1 in the morning. Hold on, let me finish this last little row up right here because we gonna take a look at something, something, something. Hold on. This way. This is so easy to do. Um, if you're into it, you could do it yourself. I mean, anybody could do this. Anybody could do anything. And it is kind of relaxing. It does get monotonous, but I got that weird, get it? Monotonous. I got that weird type of patience for this kind of shit. So the next part is going to be me fitting this into the tray, but I got to go outside and measure my other one. All right, that looks good. The next part is taking these two and putting them together, and then I take the tray. I got to kind of measure it out and figure out where it's going to sit, but we'll do that after. All right. Yo, man, fucking Cosmic Cam doing my macrame. So while I was sitting here doing this, I was like chatting in Discord, little talking to people. Laura's live. I guess she went live yesterday. Totally missed it. So I'm like, let me listen. I got nothing to listen to right now. And oh, good Lord. Lord of mercy. Lord of mercy. Let me get on my laptop. Macrame jokes before noon. You know it, girl. You know it, girl. Where's my headphone thing so I could put my AirPods? Oh, that's right. I'm charging it. Hold on. You know what? Let me hide these strings real quick before Ovi gets them. He will go after that. I just gotta put them up here. I need like a proper macrame setup. I don't know. Most people do it. They have like a pole. I'm not. I have no room for that, so I just use a hook that's on my wall. It actually works out for me. All right. Hold on. All right. Sorry. It just muted me because I put my headphones in. Let me turn my Bluetooth off so that doesn't happen again. Okay. Do you guys hear me? It is cathartic, soldier. It's very relaxing. It just, I don't know. Just sitting there tying knots, a million knots. It is pretty relaxing. Where did I just see the case to this thing? I'm going to charge my other headphone. I fall asleep with my headphones in every night, so I have to listen to something because otherwise I'll be sitting there focusing on like my husband's breathing or something. Does anybody else do that? Like I'll be sitting there like listening for like little noises, like his like wheeze, or you know what I'm saying? Like something. I'll just be sitting there focused on like repetitive noises, and then I won't be able to sleep. So I need my headphones in. All right, let me get on here. Good morning, and chat. Good morning. Good morning. Let's go. Let's go. All right, let me get on StreamYards on my laptop. Oh, I'm so tired. I'm so tired. Move my chair. Lord of mercy. Let me get on my laptop. Or I'll hear him farting. Oh, yeah, well, that too. My husband makes like weird noises when he's sleeping, so I like hyper focus. Excuse me. What are you doing? I like focus on those noises, and then I won't be able to sleep. Or if he's snoring, I'll be focusing like on the snoring or something. So I need to just wear headphones so I don't hear him. All right. Let me add this version of myself and get rid of this one. Woo! All right. So, all right. Let me pull up Laura's live. I didn't listen to the whole thing. I listened to the first like 10 minutes, and I'm like, here we go. So we'll enjoy it together. We'll listen together. It's like the fucking woe is me fucking, you know, I'm so great. I've done the most here. I am, you know, I'm the shit. Damn, I'm the shit. I'm like, oh, here we go. You know, she's done the most. She's the best. She's given away the most. And all that kind of jazz. So let's listen together because it's really interesting. I have to listen to something. Usually my head just doesn't slow down. I have that problem too. I have to be like dead tired to go to bed. You know what I'm saying? It's like I don't go to bed until I'm like already kind of falling asleep. Then I have to go to bed. Then I'll go to bed. Your husband made me need a sleep study. No, he just makes like he makes this weird noise. I don't think he has any like issues. He tells me that I stop breathing. I think I'm the one who needs a sleep study. He tells me, I'm like, that's not good. That means I have sleep apnea. That's not fucking good. My ex had that shit, dude. It was so scary. He would literally like just stop breathing in his sleep. Like you'd hear him take a breath in, he'd be like, and then like it would just never come out. It was so scary. And then all of a sudden, like a couple minutes later, he would like exhale. It was like the fucking weirdest thing. But anyway, my husband, what the fuck? Did this thing crack? Hold on. Sorry, ADD. Got a little distracted there. My husband said I stopped breathing. He makes this weird noise with his lips. He like makes this like puffing sound with his lips. What, like when he's breathing, because he's a mouth breather when he sleeps, and he's like, It's like he sounds like a fucking air compressor. I don't know what the fuck it is, and I hyper focus on it, and I can't not hear it, like, because I have like misophonia, and I just like that's how I am with sounds. Like I just sit there and I focus on the sounds, and they drive me nuts, and they make me want to kill people. And so, especially when I'm trying to fall asleep. So that and the snoring. Do I have a deviated septum? I do. Um, I don't know. I think I do. I was told I did when I got my nose done. So uh a little bit, but not terrible. I don't know. I don't know what the answer is to that one. All right. Missy too. I'm doing well, getting ready to spend time with my grandchildren. Ooh. Romad, do you have grandchildren? I didn't know that. You ain't that old. All right. So I got 26 minutes into this, which is really like fucking 10 minutes because she has the longest fucking intro ever. All right. Let's rewind. Oop, is it playing? Hold on. Sorry, I muted it. Now it won't unmute. Hold on a second. She's so exhausting. I don't even know why I was listening to this shit. All right, let me go back here. Congratulations. Actually, I don't need to play this. She's just talking about her dentist appointment. And nobody cares. What the fuck are recycled wax pods? Oh shit, you guys can't hear this. Does that mean she's like taking wax that was already burned and then re-melting it? What's a recycled wax pod? Ugh. I'm sorry, I wouldn't want anything recycled from her house. Just saying. Just saying. Are you like remelting already melted wax and recycling it? Because I don't know how that works. How I don't know how that works. Recycled wax. Okay, sure. All right. I don't know if I have sleep apnea. I'd have to go for a study. They say that people that do have like sleep apnea, like they wake up and they're tired all day. Like I don't feel like I necessarily have that. I don't know. All right. I'm gonna speed her up too. I'm gonna fast forward and we'll speed her up. Marcy, you gotta dance in front of people? Oh God, please. I would die. All right, we don't need to hear this. She always has to do this. Every time, have you noticed that every time she's got to get any kind of medical thing done, she does this thing where she pretends that her insurance isn't going to cover it. And she's like, oh, they're telling me I have to pay all this money. And then, like, all of a sudden, it's like magically covered by her insurance. Has anybody else noticed that this has become like now a trend of hers where she does this all the time? Like, every time she's got to go for a different procedure, she does this. Oh my God, they're telling me I'm going to have to pay $1 million. I think she does it on purpose. So people are like, oh, here's some super tots to help with your chemo or your MRI or your whatever. Fill in the blank, random fucking procedure, you know? Oh, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. All right. Sorry. I just random observations here, folks. Random observations. It's like you don't hear it. Am I no sound or is she no sound? Hold on. Let me reshare it. Hold on. Hold on. All right. Tell me if you could hear it. I'll rewind it.
About a 30 or 40 minute meeting. Then I have to go see the financial people, which again, they tell me I'm paying thousands of dollars. That ain't happening.
All right. Tell me if you heard that.
I'm sure it'll be fine. All right. So let's get into my title.
Hold on. Fucking night. All right. Tell me if you heard that. Yes. Yes, I can hear. Unfortunately, yes, I hear. Okay. All right.
I hope not true.
That does happen every time, right? She's like, oh, I'm not going to be able to pay for it. Oh my God, they're not going to cover it. And then all of a sudden it's like, oh, sorry, it was covered.
Texan. I mean, I have good insurance, so I certainly hope not. Oh my God, here he starts.
I have good insurance, but I'm going to pretend like I don't every time I have a procedure done.
He comes in. Puka is allowed to sleep. What is wrong with him? No wonder you sit outside all day. I'd sit outside all day too if I had to deal with him.
Dude, I was.
Oh, shut up. Oh my God, do stop. Puka is allowed love too, you big meanie. He is allowed love too. Why can't you be like that spa dog? Huh? Got him. I mean, that was the cutest thing I ever saw.
Talk about some
why
dog.
I was like, look, if I gotta pay thousands of dollars, it's not happening.
Here we go.
I purposely got this insurance because they cover so much and blah blah blah. So when she said I need to go see a financial person, I'm like, why? I was like, look, if I gotta pay thousands of dollars, it's not happening. So she said, no, you were approved. Okay.
Did they make you sit down with the financial person regardless? Like, oh my God.
So why do I need to go see a financial person? But she said, well, they're going to explain everything. So like I said, for surgery,
they're just breaking down the costs to you, dude. That's all.
Surgeries, hospitals.
Well, let me get this straight. She's like, I won't pay thousands of dollars for the treatment that I need because my score and my my diagnosis has dictated that. But I'll pay thousands of dollars, somebody else's money, of course, to save 50% of my hair. Okay, makes sense.
I have a copay of $150, so I think maybe they're going to tell me that I have to pay $150 per chemo treatment, which isn't like horrible considering how much chemo costs.
That's a huge copay, but bro, that sucks.
But we'll see.
My copays just went up $30 for a doctor's visit, but this has happened before in the past. They go up and then they go back down. And what is it for prescriptions? I mean, the prescriptions could vary depending on what it is, but like the most expensive, it's a $40 copay. And then I think the emergency room went up to $100, which I think it was $50. I don't know. I don't remember.
Who knows? They could tell me it's $20. I don't know. I'll find out tomorrow. So what? You stayed on my lap. You'll be fine. All right. So last night.
Marcy, that sounds like fun. Can I come with you?
Let me back up a little. All right. For some reason,
I just skipped through the whole thing where Laura's talking about she needs her tooth pulled. She went to the dentist. They cleaned the plaque off her teeth. And she's like, I have a wisdom tooth. And I'm like, that's really weird because she's always like telling me I need to go to the dentist, which I do. But Laura, you're 53 and you still have a wisdom tooth in your head and you didn't know this? Like, okay.
I am the most relevant, irrelevant person on the tubes. What I mean by that is I am not irrelevant. I'm sorry, I'm not relevant. I don't have hundreds of thousands of subscribers. I am not doing train wrecks. I am honestly as real as they get. And a lot of people don't like that. And I'm okay with that. I'm not for everyone.
So here we go, where she starts with the, oh, by the way, before I even finish playing this. So she was, Mrs. I don't strike people. She struck mind over matter yesterday. And then she struck Jules several times, about 5 times. She went on her old channel, the Life Perplexed channel, and she was striking people. Mrs. I'm so busy, I'm busy making my Better Than Tom Ford candles. She sat around striking people yesterday.
I never claim I was. But the one thing I'll never be is fake. If I don't like you, I'll
okay there, Miss Baby Voice.
Tell you I don't like you. If I don't want you in my chat, I'll tell you I don't want you in my chat. I listened to somebody today. I'm not going to mention their names. But I listened to somebody today.
Of course not, because vague is your fucking middle name.
It was
she had a lot of time clearly yesterday, you know, in between her dentist appointment and striking people and then listening to Forgotten Whispers, because that's who she's going to be talking about here.
Fakest shit I've ever seen. Oh, we love you. We care about you so much. No, you don't. Just stop. And one of them, it was 2 people on a panel. And she was like, oh my God, I can never, bitch, sit down. You're so fucking fake.
Okay, so like nobody knows who she's talking about. Hold on a second. My Temu order is supposed to be here today, and I just saw the FedEx, although I didn't order through FedEx, but this could be my shipment. Hold on. I just got to go out there because Ovi's out on the porch, and they're definitely not walking up on the porch if Ovi's out there. So let me see if this is mine. All right, let me press play.
And I just don't do fake, no matter what. Hey, Kat, no matter what. I can't do fake. And I've got to go complain about a candle giveaway that's nothing to do with me. I know, right? Why, BHB complained? See, I didn't watch any of the videos.
Okay, never mind. I guess that wasn't for anybody on my block.
But, all right, we're getting that. I don't want to jump ahead. But I'm not, sounds like Gypsy Rose. Ew, don't say that. Ew. But I'm not that person to be phony. I'm not that person to be, oh my God, I care about you so much when I couldn't give a fuck less. I'll tell you straight up, I don't care. And that could make me a horrible person. Oh, I'll be right back. That could make me a horrible person. People could say I'm so mean for that. No, it's called being real. And I'm sorry that people can't handle that.
How does she know what people could handle and not handle? She's always like, people can't handle it. Laura, I can handle. What do you mean they can't handle it? Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Oh, Lord.
That's that's a their problem. That's not a me problem.
That's a their problem. You mean that's a you problem?
So, oh, did I? So one of the things that I've always done for my subscribers, and especially my candle customers, I always give way more than what people order.
Okay, why are you doing again? She's trying to convince us all that she's this fucking, successful business owner. I mean, I can't tell that she's giving shit away because she has so much extra shit. I mean, she should be giving shit away at this point. Like, why are you giving shit away for free, Laura? I don't understand always. Like, why would you even do that? How do you make money, dude? I don't get it.
Multiple reasons. One, it's good business. Two, if, let's say they only have $30 to spend and, I know shipping is high. So let's say they only had like $25 to spend. And, I don't know people's situations. I don't know how much money someone has. Amber, I'm going to use you as an example. Let's say Amber's really struggling and Amber for the week has $25 or let's say $40 left. She could do one of 2 things. She can buy a candle and show her support, or she could go spend that on dinner, let's say.
I would say spend it on dinner.
Not that she's going to starve to death, but go spend it on dinner. I don't know who has money and who doesn't. I don't know who can afford and who can't. So maybe Amber only has 40 and she really wanted to try 3 different scents, but she can only afford 1. So my mentality is, because I don't know how much money people have, well, I'll give them extras. I'll give them an extra candle. I'll give them extra wax melts. I'll give them a whole bunch.
And that's why you probably don't make any money, Laura. Like, if you're giving away free candles all the time, how are you making money and surviving? Oh my God, dude.
Of different stuff so they can try different scents. And he's going to bark. So they can try different scents and, they can see what I'm about. If you order 2 candles, a lot of times you get 3. If I need,
I feel like she probably does that because she feels not confident with like the one product that she gave. I don't know. Who even knows if this is true anyway? You know what I'm saying? But like, okay, Laura, why are you giving that much shit away for free? That's not cool. Like, that you're talking like that's a good thing. That's stupid of you to do as a business owner. Just saying. Yeah, every now and again you throw in like a little something for free, but like to just every order you're giving free shit away, then that to me you're just throwing money out the window. This is not going to make sense once you hear the rest of this speech right here. That's why I'm pointing it out, because it's like you're giving shit away for free, Laura, but then at the same time you're a struggling single mother. It just doesn't make any sense.
to fill in the box and I don't want to use paper. Hey, Grandma Sherry, if I have to fill in the
Listen to this. Wait, hold on. This is so funny. She's so fucking dumb. Bro, it's amazing that she makes any money as a business owner with this shit.
And, they can see what I'm about. If you order 2 candles, a lot of times you get 3. If I need, to fill in the box and I don't want to use paper. Hey, Grandma Sherry, if I have to fill in the box and I don't want to fill it up with half paper because the only box I may have left is too big, well, then I'll give them an extra candle because it plugs, it fills it up. So
what?
I've probably given away at least, I don't know, tens of thousands of dollars in free stuff over the last 3 years. And I know I haven't.
Hold on. First of all, wait, this is insanity. First of all, she's like, well, if I don't want to use paper, so you'd rather take some of your product that you actually have to pay for to make, right? The wax, the candle, the fragrance oil. You rather give away your valuable supplies for free, an entire fucking candle, than put paper in a box to fill it up? Are you that, like, what? I just don't get it. Does the paper cost you more money than the fucking candle stuff? Like, what the fuck? I don't even understand that, Laura. That doesn't make any sense. Like, how the fuck are you making money, dude, if you're doing this? This is the dumbest thing I've ever heard from a business owner.
Some customers know I have.
What?
I have single-handedly given away more free stuff.
Hold on. Then wait, I gotta rewind this. Go get another box then, dude. Like, how hard is it to get a box that's the proper size for your shit? She's like, if I don't feel like filling a box, dude, that's fucking called laziness. That's just called laziness right there. I mean, go buy another box, dude. Like, it's not that hard. Walmart sells them. I buy my boxes at Walmart because they're cheap and they're good. Like, what the fuck, dude? What the fuck is she talking about?
I don't know, tens of thousands of dollars in free stuff over the last 3 years.
Tens of thousands of dollars in free shit she's given away. That is the dumbest fucking thing I've heard, Laura. And I really highly doubt that that's the case. Tens of thousands of dollars of free shit. I mean, then you're an idiot. Because that tens of thousands of dollars could have bought your new camera, could have paid for your trip to go see Jonice, could pay your bills, could, for the struggling single mother that you are, it could have paid for your chemo treatments, your cold cap, and all the other things. Why are you giving away tens of thousands of dollars of shit, Laura? This is the dumbest fucking thing I've ever heard in my life. Ay.
And I know I have, and customers know I have.
I don't know if this is like a sales pitch for her to like try to, get people to buy her shit. She's like, I give free shit away. So like, come buy shit. It's like, Laura, you're giving your profits away. It sounds like, then, like, why are you doing that? You're doing yourself a disservice and then expecting other people to pay for you for things. I would be like, if I was one of her customers or her subs right now or her Patreons, I'd be like, wait a second. So you're just giving away tens of thousands of dollars of shit and then you expect me to pay for your life? The fuck out of here.
I have single-handedly given away more free stuff on this channel than most every other channel combined. Literally combined.
And Laura's done the, she's done the statistics on this. So she knows for a fact, right?
I mean, in this community, I have done at least 20 candle giveaways, all on my dime.
Wow. No, not all on your dime, Laura, because a lot of the times when she does these giveaways, she's like, oh, so-and-so bought an extra candle and I'm going to give it away. Oh, this person bought this and I'm going to give it away. They said I could raffle it off. You're so full of shit. So full.
I have given away wax melts. I've given away candles. I have given away a lot of stuff. A lot. Like, literally, there is not a creator in this community that has given away more than I have. And I really believe as a combined total, all of them together have not given away as much as I have single-handedly. And that includes how many fundraisers I've done, how much money I've donated on this channel.
Okay, let me just say something. Laura gives away product, okay, always with an expectation. It's always a benefit for her, and that's why she does it. She gives away products because she wants people to review her products and spread the word, which is not a bad marketing strategy. People do it, but you don't want to do it to the point where you're fucking like putting yourself in debt. Okay. You know, giving shit away. I mean, it's not very smart, Laura, to be giving that much shit away.
2 different charities. I'm not going to be exact. I'm sure there's somebody fucking I'm sure there's somebody keeping track, but I know for a fact I personally on this channel have given away on a live, like not like, you know, I'm doing it.
Right, because most people that give to charity, Laura, first of all, you have no idea what people do behind the scenes and how much money they give to charities, because normal people don't need to brag about donating money to charities. They just support the charity and that's it. They don't get up on their panels and brag about it. And they're like, I donated all this money to whatever, blah, 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 charity. Most people just donate and they don't tell anybody about it. Yeah, Gray Hughes is definitely giving way more money away than her. I think she acknowledges that, but she's an idiot.
Behind the scenes. It's where everyone can see it. Has been over.
Yeah, it's where everyone can see it so that you could do this. That's why you do it in front of everybody. So that you could brag about it and use it as a fucking bargaining chip and a fucking, you know, kudos to yourself because you're so giving, Laura. You're so charitable. You're the charitable narcissist.
$3,400, I believe. Somewhere around there. So over 3,000.
Well, meanwhile, none of this is actually her giving. It's actually her people giving the money away. You know, when she does these fundraisers on her channel that she takes all this credit for, she doesn't donate to the fundraiser. Her subscribers donate to the fundraisers. Her subscribers give the money away, not her.
$1,000 plus.
She's always bragging about these fundraisers, but it's like, Laura, you're not the person that's giving the money away. You act like you did the money. Like all you did was host a fucking thing on your panel and everybody else paid for it. So stupid.
Plus the 3 fundraisers I've done through YouTube, which was a total somewhere around like 1,500.
Wow.
That's not including anything that I've given away.
1,500 that your people have given. Every time she gives money away, it's her subscribers' money. It's her customers' money. It's never her money that she's giving away.
Show me any other creator besides Gray. Take him out of it. He's true crime. I'm talking crime. You guys know who I mean. All the people that run their mouth about me and all the people.
Why do people have to give money away, though, to be good people, Laura? Giving money away does not make you a good person. You know who used to donate to charities? Jeffrey Epstein. Is he a good person in your book? You know who else used to? Weinstein. Is he a good person in your book, Laura? Because they both donated tons of money to charities. So donating money doesn't make you a good person.
People who have something to say about me and my business. What have you done? Show me a fundraiser you have done. Show me what giveaways you have done. Because most.
Laura, that doesn't make you a good person. Who cares about fundraisers and giveaways? I've done giveaways. I gave away a makeup palette on my channel. I just did a candle giveaway. Like, Laura, what does it matter though? I don't sit here and brag about it because it's nothing. It's not even a big deal. It's like a stupid thing that I did, you know, on my channel. Who gives a shit? Oh, wow. I gave something away. Cool. She's sick.
Most creators in this community take and take and take and take and take.
That would be you, Laura. You would be the person who takes and takes and takes and takes. You took for a tattoo. You took for a camera. You took for a trip to Jonice. You take for a cold cap. You just keep taking and taking and taking from people. Who the fuck is she kidding with this shit? Who else is doing that?
Well, I give back all the time.
I give back. Okay. Wow. I take thousands of dollars from people and I give them back a janky candle with fucking dog hair in it. Wow.
So with that said,
you don't give anything though, Laura. It's always your subscribers and your customers who are doing the giving, not you. It's not your money.
I was at the dentist today and I'm scrolling through my newsfeed and I see one video, and then I found out it was 2. But I see one video where one video where they compared.
Oh yeah, I forgot about her Amazon gift list. Yeah, her Amazon list. Yeah, she just gives and gives and gives and gives. Try to say this in our stream to delete a strong, confident woman. You will not compare yourself to anyone. Celine Dion in the beginning. Huh? I'm not the new Barbara Streisand. Celine Dion. Oh, all right.
Me to Betty or something. I didn't watch it, but they compared me to Betty or something. And the video was about my giveaway last night.
Yeah, she struck mind over matter and Jules 5 times yesterday, Beavers.
Again, I didn't watch the video. Then I saw Clipped. I guess Wispy was talking about my video too, my giveaway. Again, I didn't watch it. But knowing these people, it wasn't in good.
But how'd you know what she was talking about?
Favor. Like it wasn't in favor of what I did. Okay. Miss me with that bullshit.
So apparently Laura had somebody bought a subscription or something box, I think, from her website, and they got charged twice for some reason. Okay. So they told Laura not to refund the money and to just give the other subscription box away to somebody. So Laura goes on her live stream and she's like, well, I have to get, 10 super chats or 10 memberships and 2 super chats or blah, 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 before I give this away. So now, like, not only did somebody already pay for the product to be given away, she wants people to pay more money before she gives it away. Okay, girl.
And here's why. Here's why. What about the subscribers who purchased?
Yeah, she doesn't strike because she doesn't have time, but she struck 5 times on one person yesterday.
Candles to donate their money. Huh?
What? Huh? Wait, what did she just say? Sorry. Ah, fuck. Come on, my stupid laptop. Let's go. Still rewinding. Seriously? You suck. Sorry. I can't with her. Sup, Carlos? Hold on.
Miss me with that bullshit. And here's why. Here's
what a schmuck. ZK, my dad used to say that all the time. That just fucking made me laugh. I haven't heard that word in a long time. Schmuck. That's a good one. My dad used to say it all the time. I avoid it because I have a list, but it's a good one.
Why? What about the subscribers who purchase candles to donate their money?
Huh? She said you have to give 5 super chats, gift 5 memberships to even qualify to win the giveaway. Yeah, which is against terms of service, by the way, because you're not allowed to do raffles on here. Like, so you're not allowed to make people pay in order to do a giveaway. Like my giveaway on my channel, I had a, I just told you guys just comment on my video, like, and whoever's comment gets picked, that's who's the winner. You shouldn't have to buy anything to enter a giveaway. It's against terms of service.
What do you mean? So, again, miss me with that bullshit. All these people think they have a problem. That's true. I've sent a few overseas, Tinker. You are correct.
Wow. Where do we send your fucking award, Laura? Where? I'm going to send you a award, but you need to buy 5 memberships on my channel before you send it.
On my dime. I agree with you. Oh, she definitely does, Shady, but she wasn't the only one. There was somebody else too. I don't even know the channel, but it just happened to pop up in my newsfeed. But
bullshit. Bullshit.
The reason why I say miss me with that bullshit, please tell me what store. Oh yeah, Alexa, I have people that buy candles and then donate them. Let's say, Tinker did that. Tinker bought the truth. Here's another one. I'll give you an example.
So here's Laura where she's gonna, she's so charitable, guys. Let me just explain something to you, because when she says she's giving all this shit away, like I had 1 candle left and I'm giving it to my friend. But Laura has somebody already paid for the candle. All right. And then she's giving something away. How much is a candle really extra? The person already paid for the shipping. So she's just throwing an extra thing in the box, and the shipping works by weight. I don't know what she uses to ship, but like, say if you put it in like a prepaid box, you could put as much shit as you could fit in there and send it. So it's like, it's not really costing her anything to ship things.
Tinker bought the truth. Tracy, the truth, bought her wax melts.
Right. So she paid. So listen to what she's about to say here. Tracy, she bought wax melts, okay, already, which, by the way, Laura's charging $25 for wax melts. $25 for wax melts. I don't even know. That's like criminal, honestly, to charge that much money for fucking wax melts. I don't know if she puts them in the little packages, but like those packages, the little plastic packages are cheap. So you're not using a wick, like you're using a minimal amount of wax and you're fucking charging $25 for them. So, all right. So Tinker bought, or whoever bought it, bought Tracy wax melts, which means she bought the wax melts and already paid for the shipping. The shipping's paid for. Oh my God.
In order to support me and give Tracy wax melts. Well, I went ahead and added a 9-ounce candle that I believe Tracy would like.
Okay, Laura, and that's not going to really cost you anything except for wax, which by the looks of it, you have a lot of candles and bullshit just sitting around anyway. So,
because I wanted Tracy to, put the word out that, the candles are not.
And there you go. It's selfishly motivated. She doesn't care about Tracy wanting a candle. She wants Tracy to put the word out. Because, Tracy's credible.
Like these people are saying, it's actually pretty good. So I went and did that. To me, that's good business. It just is.
Yeah, Laura, it's good business to be giving away $10,000s of dollars of free shit when you probably only make that in a year.
So what happens is I want these people to tell me what store they could walk into and say, where's my free gift? Because any store that's offering a free gift, Ulta gives free gifts all the time. If you buy perfume, you get like a free tote bag. You know how many free gifts I've gotten at Sephora with my VIP points, VIB, whatever it is. I've gotten like tons of free gifts. I got a whole Laura Mercier powder that, by the way, very good shit right there. The Laura Mercier powder, setting powder. Whew, good shit. But I've gotten tons of free gifts, Laura. Every year on my birthday, I walk into Ulta and I'm like, give me my birthday. I mean, not Ulta, Sephora. Give me my birthday gift. What are you talking about? Time I've ever seen a store do a giveaway.
Macy's does a free gift.
You have to purchase something.
Oh my God, Laura, you would not have sent Tracy that candle if somebody didn't purchase something from you and pay for shipping already. Holy shit, dude.
Have to buy something. There's always some catch to it. I hate to say it, but there's always some catch to it.
Why do you hate to say it?
Whether it be you have to buy 2 and you'll get 1 free, or you have to do this in order to get that. If anyone can show me
right, because stores are smart, Laura, and they're like, well, we're not just going to give free shit away for nothing. And you know what I'm saying? And then lose all of our profit. We are trying to get rid of inventory. That's usually when stores start giving free shit away, or they do it to promote something. Oh my God, I can't.
Place that just you walk in and you get free stuff. You just get free items. That'll never happen. But I've done.
But you didn't do that, Laura, because somebody already paid for an item and then you gave a free gift along with that item, just like you're saying the stores do.
That multiple times, and I'm still gonna do that.
She just said though, she did you guys oh my God, did you guys catch it? I mean, because I did. She said that she throws in free shit with her orders. Okay, so again, you're doing the same thing that the stores are doing. You're throwing in the free shit after somebody already paid for the product, Laura. So what are you talking about? And girl, you need to start giving away more free shit because you got I mean, dude, the amount of shit you're holding on to in your house is absurd. Hoarder level absurd.
But when I choose to, something last night, like what I did last night, give to get to give, either way.
What? I
don't know why these haters have such a problem with it. I don't know why these haters think that I should just keep giving away free shit.
I think you should stop giving away free shit. This way, you'll actually get to keep the $10,000 that you supposedly gave away worth of shit. And then you'll be able to afford to, stop e-begging. and stop asking people to pay for everything that you need to do in life.
Let's go back a second. I am a single mom, a true single mom.
Here we go. She's a single mom. She's not a fake single mom. She's a true single mom. Laura, your kids are grown. Stop it already. Okay? The single mom card is getting so fucking played out with you. It's not even funny. You have 2 kids that are off in college right now. I'm not saying you don't have to pay for shit for them, but they're on their way to adulthood. Okay? And then you got 1 kid at home right now. And you chose to be a single mom. That's your problem, Laura. It's not everybody else's problem in life. You didn't have a husband die on you. You didn't have a fucking, guy that left you and cheated on you. You chose to be a single mom. You chose to have children out of wedlock with people that did not want to pay for their kids. That's your fucking problem. With drug addict.
Not a half-ass single mom, not a single mom.
Not a half-ass single mom. What's a half-ass single mom?
Who's got a boyfriend who lives with her.
So let me get this straight. So if you have a boyfriend that lives with you, you're a half-ass single mom. So, your boyfriend should pay for your kids who, aren't his. Is that what you're saying? Get the fuck out of here.
I have one dead ex who I get no money from because he's dead.
But your son probably does.
And a father that's aged out because the twins are aged out. So I got no money.
Again, Laura, I mean, that's going to happen, but you slept with a guy after only knowing him for like a couple of days and then got pregnant. Okay. And decided to go through with the pregnancy and raise 2 kids by yourself. Again, these were your choices in life. You decided to, on your own, raise twins. Whose fault is that? Why does everybody else have to pay for you? Okay. And if that's the case, if you're going to throw the single mom card out there, then why the fuck are you giving away tens of thousands of dollars for free? Because most single moms I know can't afford to do that. Most single moms that are struggling, they can't afford to give away tens of thousands of dollars worth of products. This whole speech makes no fucking sense whatsoever.
Money coming in from other places. So
She doesn't have money coming in from other places. Sorry, don't believe it. If you could afford to give away tens of thousands of dollars in free products, Laura, you have to be getting assistance from somewhere. Maybe not the dads, but government assistance, some type of assistance, housing assistance, food assistance. There's no way that a single struggling mother is going to be able to give away tens of thousands of dollars to shit like that. It just doesn't even make sense. So, pick a struggle, Laura. Pick a struggle.
have a rough time with people who are married, no less, who want to run their mouth about me and want to run their mouth about a giveaway that I've done. What giveaways have you done? Please
tell me. Please tell me. Pull the string. Please tell me. I've done several giveaways on my channel, Laura, and I'll continue to do them, but I will never throw them in people's faces. I will never use them as a way to make myself seem like I'm better than anybody else. I give the stuff away because I just want to. That's why. So I don't sit here and brag about it because it's not really that big of a deal. It's a couple of, dollars out of my pocket. Who gives a shit?
tell me. I'm getting to that, Randa. Please tell me what giveaways you've done. Please tell me what you've ever given back, because all I
Please tell me what giveaways you've done. Please tell me what you've ever given back. Please tell me. Please tell me.
see is a bunch of assholes who make money on my name. That's what I see.
Who makes money on your name, Laura? Seriously. Who? Who exactly are you talking about?
So if they want to tell me what's right and what's wrong, how about you get your own content, you worry about yourself, and you don't worry about what I do with my successful business or
her successful business. Yeah, because most successful businesses just give away fucking $10,000 worth of fucking products.
what's going to make my business grow. I don't talk about anybody else's business. I talk about mine.
Okay. So that's your problem. Sounds like a you problem, Laura.
So I have a really, really hard time with these pieces of shit making videos like I did something so wrong last night because I said if I get a certain amount of super chats, PayPals, whatever, I will do a candle giveaway.
the reason that people have a problem with it, Laura, is because somebody already paid for the giveaway. And now you're asking for more people to pay, to like double pay for the same thing. She wanted people to pay to cover her giveaway cost. That's not really a giveaway at that point, Laura. You're basically selling a product. It's not a giveaway anymore when you're making people pay for it. What do you not understand?
There is absolutely zero wrong with that. Zero.
Okay.
So anyone that's trying to
Actually, she's wrong. She's actually wrong. Because according to terms of service, if you're doing giveaways on here, it shouldn't cost the person anything. If you're doing a true giveaway, it should be for free, right? Like when I did mine, Laura, I just gave a candle away. The only thing people had to do was to comment on something. Oh my God, what am I doing? Putting the wrong lid on the wrong thing here. That's all they had to do. They didn't have to pay me. They didn't have to, nobody had to buy the candle that I gave away. It was just, it was a giveaway. That was it. And the only reason I even had to have people comment is just so I could pick somebody. That's the only reason. Other than that, it was 100% free to the person who got it and to everybody else. I didn't make a dime off of that. I literally just sent somebody a candle.
make it into something negative, you're the one with the problem, not me. You are the one that is desperate as can be for attention. You're the one that doesn't have a motherfucking ounce of content without using my name. And I agree, Desperate Dill should be worried about her ban evading more than about my candles.
Who?
It was bad enough when I saw this one channel do it, but then when I saw a second video, it was like, what planet do these people live on? Like, thank you, Chronicles, I agree. What planet do they live on? Because they don't live on Earth. He's wearing ridiculously huge BB shorts. Who? Who's he?
Good.
Chronicles, I'm glad you're here, though, because I'm going to address your thing as well. I haven't followed up after this morning. Yeah, Desperate is Molly had her shut down. I don't know. I think it was Kool-Aid. I don't know the name, though.
What? Wait, what? Huh? Does she think that? Wait, I'm so fucking confused right now. Doesn't she call Forgotten Whispers Desperate Whispers? That's not Kool-Aid, Laura. That's not the same person. What the fuck is she talking about? Does she think that Forgotten Whispers was the Kool-Aid channel? Is that what she's saying? I don't know. I'm fucking lost. I'm so confused right now.
Yeah, she's ban evading. It's pretty messed up, right? Your 10 peoples and some blunt.
Laura, you're ban evading then. If we want to go there, you're ban evading. You've had channels banned from this platform. Oh my God, I can't.
Exactly, Chronicles. Exactly. Hold on.
Exactly, Chronicles. Exactly.
Gotta grab my vape. Sorry, Buka.
Gotta grab my vape.
Oh, I can't find it. Maybe that's what dropped. Oh, there it is.
Makeup Mobster. The only thing you ever gave away was showing your snatch during your live. Nobody honestly wanted to see that either. I think you probably did because, you keep bringing it up. Is this thing on or off? I think it's off. Wow. You really got me, dude. You got me with the shower thing. I'm going to go cry. I'm going to go hide in a corner and cry. Speaking of fucking idiots, hold on. Let's read this comment under here. This person's such an idiot. Laura, these two complain so much about everything you do. This is Melissa, by the way. The fuck? Why isn't this? Oh my God, my fucking laptop sucks. Hold on a second. Why is this like frozen and it won't let me show the comment? No. Let's see if I try this. It's saying show more, show less, but it's not letting. Okay, hold on a second. I'll have to read it off my phone because for some reason it's not letting me. It's not letting me do this. They write, Laura, these two complain so much about everything you do. They've limited what they could do on their own channels. Okay. While Mega Mobster was lying about making candles, she was making candles behind the scenes for a whole year. Yeah, dude, I was in my lab making candles for an entire year. Dude, I made a few candles, right? Like a year ago, and then you really think I was sitting here for an entire 365 days making candles on a daily basis? No, dude. That's not how it went. I made a few candles, tested them, took a little break for a couple months, made another fucking, little group of candles, tested those, like waited another couple of months, ordered some wax when I had some money. Like I wasn't sitting here for an entire year making candles on the daily. Like you're delusional if you think that. I was a fucking idiot. I was doing it in secrecy, guys. Even though if you go back an entire year on my community page, there's pictures of the candles that I made. Like there was no lie. I made them and then I was like, I don't really know if it's worth my time or my money to make candles, Like I really don't know if it's worth my time or my money or if I'm gonna profit. It was no big secret, dude. It wasn't a big thing. Oh, hold on a second. UPS is here. Hold on. Let me grab this. Let me grab this. Oh, never mind. They're not coming to my house. All right. I thought it was my dude. These people across the street get more packages sent to them daily than I've ever seen. But yeah, anyway, I mean, there was no secret that I was making candles. Not only did I put it on my community page several times, I think I made some shorts or something, but like I talked about it several times on my live streams that I've made candles. Like it wasn't a big secret, but okay, dude. Yeah, you really cracked the case on that one, Scooby-Doo. If it wasn't for those pesky community posts, I wouldn't have gotten away with it, right? So wait a second. I was making candles in secrecy behind the scenes for a whole year. She lies because she's a liar. The only way they look good is to surround themselves around the worst people, which were obsessed stalkers, her own words, when they were defending you. That whispers lady is a copycat. I'm like, all right, dude, whatever the fuck that means. Sure, we got you. Sure, Dan. I thought that was really funny, though. I don't know. I thought that was really funny the way they make it like it was a big candle conspiracy and I was lying about it. I wasn't really, I really sat there and I was like, do I really want to sell candles or not? I was making them. Am I really going to profit off of this or not? And I admit I was kind of lazy for a little bit. Like, I don't know if I really want to do this. And then this year, I was like, you know what? Actually, that person and Laura, they were like, oh, she tried candle making. That's what's so funny. Oh, thank you, Trisha. Thank you. Appreciate that. Actually, they both were like, oh, she tried making candles and failed. And I'm like, well, how did I fail? I just never sold them. So like, how would I fail at something I never, really tried? I mean, I made them, but like, how do you know I failed? So I was like, you know what? Now I think I am going to make candles. Prove these assholes wrong. And to show Laura what, proper fucking candle making looks like. Why not? Why not? All right.
I thought it dropped. Fake pickle minder beeswax. I agree, Denise. But it's not just her. She wasn't the first one I saw. She was the second one I saw. And that's because it came up on Clipper. But the first one I saw was a channel I don't know. And there were a couple of people in the comments from Desperate Whispers, but it was like perpetuating this hate. Like, I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything wrong.
I didn't do anything wrong. I never do anything wrong. I'm always innocent.
I'll give you a good example of good business.
Laura, so far, every example you've given of what you think good business is bad business. Okay. Giving away $10,000 worth of free shit when you probably only make like that much a year, if not a little tiny bit more, is not good business, dude, at all. Like,
I had no idea that Alyssa was going to then buy a candle. No idea. I just felt bad that there was only one winner. So I made a second winner. Wow. And I said I would give her wax melts. And I got a whole bunch of...
She's giving away her $25 wax melts. Wow.
Different wax melts.
If the person doesn't have a wax melter, like now you're making an extra expense for that person. throwing wax melts in there because not everybody has a wax melter. So now it's like, well, what the fuck do I do with these wax melts? Like, at least a candle, you know, anybody could use a candle. They just have to light it. But like wax melts, it's like you have to have a wax melter. So like giving them away to just anybody is kind of stupid.
It's for her. Then she buys a candle.
Wow.
I had no idea she was going to buy a candle. I just happened to have a candle that she was looking for that scent already made and all ready to go. Fate? Probably.
Wow.
The odds of that, pretty slim. But it all fit. And now I got a new customer and I know she's going to love it.
That's a good business decision. Okay.
And I know she's going to be extremely happy with the wax melt and the candle. So it's good business. That's why I do that stuff. So for, you know,
So wait a second. So she had a candle that she had already made for whatever reason, the exact scent that the girl wanted. Just out of all the 9,000 scents that she has, she just happened to make one in that scent laying around her house. Okay.
I'm not jumping on someone else's panel and saying, hey, I'm going to do a giveaway on your channel. I'm talking to my subs and my people and my community. And that's none of your fucking business. But again, I want to know what any of these people gave away ever. I want to know what fundraisers any of them have ever done publicly. None. Absolute zero.
Who gives a fuck? Why do people need to do fundraisers? I just don't understand why she always brings this up. That does not make you a better person than anybody, Laura, just in case you were wondering.
And it's crazy. When you see someone hating, it shows their true colors. I agree, Randa. I totally agree. Tinker and Crystal were trying to tell me this earlier. But it's just frustrating to me. I don't know why people just can't shut up about me. I'm not relevant. I'm not even doing anything to make videos. And if you think I am, then I'm sorry, but you live an extremely loser life. Because I could.
You live an extremely loser life. What?
Point out on YouTube 100 other people that are actually worth making videos over. I am not one of them. Hey, Zelda, I found a good movie for you. I'm going to record it, but I had you in mind. I'm like,
oh no, Laura, you're definitely worth it. You're definitely worth making these fucking videos over.
Oh my God, Zelda's going to love this. It's a horror flick, but I'm going to record it and send it and post it. I've been wanting to get one, so I figured now is a good time so you can combine the items. It is a win-win, but that's what I'm saying. And I have no doubt you're going to be.
Oh, voices. Were you the other person that she won't say names so nobody knows who the fuck she's talking about? Okay, that makes sense. I don't know why anybody has to do giveaways. It's ridiculous.
And, you know, a repeat customer, and all because I decided to, all right, let me give away some wax melts. There's nothing wrong with it. But the fact that all of these people are so caught up in what I do, why don't you?
Here's some wax melts. I don't know if you have a wax melter, but here's some wax melts. You know, you could fucking melt them with the sun. What is somebody going to do with wax melts if they don't have a wax melter?
Match what I do. Why don't you give something away? Why don't you give away items? What? Not someone else's item. Why don't you give something away of your own items?
Laura, you do that. You do that all the time. You give away somebody else paid for it. Oh my God, dude.
Do a fundraiser. I know you can't do it through YouTube, but you can certainly do it through your own.
I would never get involved in that, Laura. I would never hold a fundraiser on my fucking channel where the money would have to pass through me in order for it to get to the fundraiser. No, thank you.
Fundraiser for MS. Why don't you do that? Oh, I forgot.
Why does she have to do that though? I don't understand that.
That would take money away from you. But seriously, go do a fundraiser for MS.
Why?
Why can't you? What's stopping
She has MS. Why does she have to do a fundraiser for it? She's so ridiculous.
you? Absolutely nothing.
She gave Mr. Positive wax melts, but he didn't have a melter until I sent him for free. Yeah, exactly. Because, like, again, what the fuck are people going to do with wax melts if they don't have a wax melter? Now you have to go out and buy a wax melter. In fact, that's exactly what happened to me. She sent me wax melts, and I was like, well, I don't know what the fuck to do with these because I don't have I didn't have a wax melter at the time, so I had to go buy one at Walmart. And then I ended up getting another one. Somebody sent me one, and I love that wax melter, by the way. Ms. Leo, I haven't seen, Mrs. Leo. She hasn't been around. I haven't seen her, but I'm still so thankful for that wax melter because I absolutely love it. It's so pretty. And it's just a really good wax melter. But I didn't have a wax melter, so I had to go buy one.
So before you want to judge how I do things, why don't you go do a fundraiser?
I actually did have a wax melter, but I forgot. realized it after I bought the wax melter. I have one that you could do it 2 ways. You can melt with a candle, like one of those little oil dishes. You could put wax melts in there. That's what I used to do. But I was like, I wanted like a real wax melter that I didn't have to worry about having
Why don't you put your money where your low life mouth is? Then you can
low life mouth.
compete with me, because not only have I done fundraisers on YouTube, I've also done them privately on YouTube.
Well, yeah, okay. And she's always pockets some of that money, by the way.
Like, meaning that I've done it through YouTube specifically, and I've also done it through like my business and everything else. Talking to the two people.
Yeah, Laura, let's see the receipts for those though. Because anybody could say that. I could be like, yeah, I donated hundreds of dollars to the fucking one-armed fucking bandit foundation. But like if I don't show receipts, it doesn't really mean anything. So where's those receipts about? Where's all those breast cancer receipts, Laura? We're still waiting on those. Because you still have the breast cancer candles up there, and we never seen a dime that's gone to breast cancer.
People that made videos about me. Yeah, her goal is 1,000 YouTube checks, so therefore she wouldn't possibly do a fundraiser.
Yeah, let's see a fundraiser. Again, even with that, right? Laura's like, I gave money to breast cancer. Trust me, her profit on her candle is way more than what she gave away to breast cancer. So,
if I do something that's absolutely worth some kind of video, because I'm not saying I'm perfect. I know there are things that I say that, my Patreons cringe and my subs cringe because they know it's going to end up on a video the next day. I get that.
I get it.
Wispy has
Good God.
no teeth and tries to grift money for the dentist on the regular. Why don't you smile in your photos? Crisper whisper. I like that crisper whisper. Why she really...
I'd rather have no teeth than have twice the amount of teeth a normal person has. Just saying.
doesn't have teeth. I want to give away $500 worth of makeup right before Christmas. Such a blessing towards my dog.
Wispies has MS, and one of the probably symptoms of MS could definitely be teeth problems. That does happen. So whoever just said that in the chat, fuck you, okay? Because if you have certain conditions, certain diseases, it could affect your teeth. Lupus, I'm not sure about MS, but I wouldn't doubt it if tooth problems were part of MS, because MS wreaks havoc on your entire fucking body. Okay. So fuck that person. I don't know if that's even the case, but I'm just saying, if she does have any, teeth issues, it very well may be due to her MS. So fuck you. And she is a beautiful woman.
Daughter's Christmas. To enter, you had to be a member. I guess to them, that's a problem. That's what I'm saying. I mean, people that have been with me a long time know I have done a lot of giveaways, like a lot. Plus all the discounts on my own business went
10% discount.
Chasing Truth's husband.
Her discounts are like, yeah, spend $100 and you get 10% off. Wow.
Had COVID. I sent her a candle. I've done that with a lot of different people.
Laura, let's just be honest. The only reason you would send Chasing anything is because you look in her chat and you're like, she has 20,000 subscribers. I want her to promote my candles. It's always selfishly motivated. Stop. Those of us that know you know the deal, Laura. We know why you're doing it. You're not just doing it because you want to make people feel better with your candles. Like we know the real motivation behind all this. So just stop. I've never seen somebody brag so much about like giving stuff to people for free or donating money or any of that. Besides like Molly Golightly. She's probably the only other person. Oh my God, fucking door. Fucking door. Oh my God. I was standing next to the front door and it decides to slam closed. Scares the shit out of me every time. Yeah, she's probably the only other person that does this amount of bragging about, money, giving money away. And honestly, Laura, like I wouldn't even sit here and tell you all the times I've given things away, given money away, because it doesn't matter. It doesn't mean anything, and it doesn't matter. It doesn't make me a better person than anybody. It doesn't mean anything. So it's like a waste of time to even talk about it, honestly.
But does anyone make videos about that? Nope, they sure don't. Does anyone make videos about all the giveaways I've done? Nope, they sure don't. But it just goes back to everyone.
Oh, no. They do, Laura. but you know, and it's because it's like, oh, Laura gave something away, but there's always some type of catch to it. There's always a catch whenever she gives something away. I mean, come on, Laura.
Remembers the one bad thing you did that they didn't agree, not that it was bad, but what they perceive as bad, but they completely ignore all the good. Bitch, sit down.
Bitch, sit down.
Just seriously, sit down.
Okay, Laura.
I did give out discount codes. I don't get these people. And again, I'm not claiming to be perfect.
Peanut farts. Oh, thank you, Beefergs. Oh, look, Beefergs just gave something away for free. Thank you, Beefergs. Appreciate that. The spa packages. Oh my God, remember those? I still to this day want to see Pink's video. Like, man, you know, it really goes to show back in the day, screen recording really wasn't as much of a thing. So like a lot of shit from like 2018 and 19 got like lost because like people didn't catch on to the screen recording thing just yet. So I still want to see. There was a video where Pink destroyed the spa package and I heard it was like hilarious and I never saw it. I'm still upset about it.
But I'm way better than you guys. Not you guys. I mean them. The people
I'm way better than you guys.
making the videos.
But I'm sitting here talking about it.
People leave comments about, I would never pay $25 for a candle. Well, I'm sorry. I grew up much better. $25 a candle is undervalued for what I offer.
I grew up much better. The fuck does your growing up have to do with that, Laura?
I grew up much better.
Laura, you lived in fucking Lake Grove, girl. Shut the fuck up. Okay? You lived in a fucking middle class fucking area. She acts like she grew up in like fucking, I don't know, Belterre, which is like a really fucking rich area up in like literally that's where Marty Tankless came from, Belterre. You have to be a millionaire to live in Belterre. They have their own fucking like police force. They got their own fucking gate that you have to go through to get in there. Like you grew up in a fucking normal middle class blue collar neighborhood, Laura. Shut the fuck up.
Sit the fuck down.
So please sit down. I don't have any Paris.
And your brother had to go to therapy and lie to a therapist, Laura. So you kind of gave yourself away.
In it. Don't have any toxins. Don't.
Laura, you have paraffin. Hold on. Let's show this again. She doesn't have any paraffin in it. She doesn't have any toxins. Laura's so uneducated about candle wax. It's not even funny. I could tell she never did any type of research before she started making her candles. Laura uses cocoa hemp wax, hemp coconut soy wax, whatever the fuck it is. And Laura, do you know if that hemp and the coconuts are, do you know if they're sourced without you know, they're sourced properly? Here's the wax she uses right here. And let's learn about this wax right here. Okay? And by the way, Laura, one of the pictures somebody sent me, you had the Virginia Candles wax. I saw it and it has paraffin in it. So you're a fucking liar. But hold on. Here's Laura's wax that she uses. Hemp cocoa soy candle wax. It's just different type of fucking wax. Okay. Hold on. And here we go. Made from soy, coconut, organic hemp. And what's this? Whoops, sorry. Hold on. What's this? She's a fucking liar, dude. Sorry, I don't know what just happened there. Oh my God, dude. What the fuck is going on? Hold on. Sorry. How did I get here? Like, what just happened? Let's go back to that. What the fuck just happened? I don't know what just happened. I like must have pressed something. Okay. Hemp, coconut, soy wax. Okay. See more information. Oh, that's why I pressed on the wrong thing. Okay. Details. Let's go to the details. Let's go to the details. Oh, that's for this. Let's go back. Hold on. This is her wax. I'll stay on the same page as her wax. Okay. Description. Let's go to that. And we'll scroll down and see what it says right here. Made from soy, coconut, organic hemp. And what's this word? Food grade paraffin. That's the wax Laura uses. Okay, everybody? Food grade paraffin. It says it right the fuck here. Food grade. You know, I think I'm going to actually screenshot that and put it in my fucking community page. So maybe one of her fucking people will actually I should screen record her saying this and fucking put it up on my community page.
I don't have it.
Let's listen to that again. Hold on. Let's listen to that again. You're a fucking liar, Laura. Stop lying to people. You wouldn't get any scent out of your candles if they didn't have a little bit of paraffin in
I'm
it.
not claiming to be perfect, but I'm way better than you guys. Not you guys. I mean them, the people making the videos. People leave comments about, I would never pay $25 for a candle. Well, I'm sorry. I grew up much better. $25 a candle is undervalued for what I offer. So please sit down. I don't have any paraffin in it. Don't have any toxins. Don't have any chemicals. 100%.
Did you guys hear that? Did you guys hear that? Let's go back one more time, okay, to the description of this wax where it says right here, made from soy, coconut, organic hemp, and food grade paraffin. Now, Laura, do you know if the soy and the coconut is ethically sourced? Because I don't think you do. I don't think you do. Food grade paraffin, Laura. Guarantee that the wax I use and the wax you use has just about the same amount of paraffin in it. So you're an idiot. Okay. You don't even know your own product that you're selling. Oh my God. I use para soy. That's what it is. It's a paraffin and soy blend. So it's half soy wax, half paraffin. I have other waxes that don't even have paraffin in them, at least that I know of. I have coconut wax, or coconut soy wax, and then I have apricot soy wax, apricot coconut wax, which I really like that one. So you really need to learn about your product, Laura, and what you're selling. Because, again, it says it right the fuck here that there is food grade paraffin in it. Food grade paraffin. Okay. So run and tell that to your fucking customers because you're a fucking liar. How does she sit there and lie to people like this? It's unbelievable. Holy shit, dude. Is the fucking crime truck here again for my neighbors? Holy shit.
Clean burning, and clean, organic, eco-friendly, holds up to any allergy. It won't hurt dogs. Like, this shit's been tested. I use a wax, one of the few waxes in the world that's FDA approved. Like, for real. I don't play. I'm not fucking playing. Like, I take this shit fucking serious.
Wait.
And it absolutely drives.
Wait, what? It's FDA approved? Hold on.
It's I don't fucking play.
Your dog's not like, why would a dog be fucking near a candle, Laura? Why would it matter if your dog? Oh, hold on. I gotta grab my package. Sorry. Holy shit. Yeah, dude, UPS just came and delivered a package to my neighbor's house. And now Prime is there with 2 packages. When I tell you these people get packages on the daily, I mean like multiple packages. Maybe they're running a business out of the house. I hope that's the case because I get a lot of packages, but I get packages for my business. So I don't even know what the fuck this is. It could be one of several things. Hold on. Federal enjoy. Yeah. Laura, why are dogs eating your candles anyway, though? That's what I need to know. Oh, my stickers came too? Dude, how did these get here that quick? Yes. My Fragile stickers. Before I sent the candles out, I was like, I need to buy some more Fragile stickers. Yay. And I bought thank you stickers. They're so cute. Thank you. All right. Awesome. And my foil came. This is how I make, well, I used a different one, but there's several types. This is how I make the foil labels with this stuff. You have to laminate it on, but I bought this one because it came with a little bit more on the roll, I think. I Can't really tell. Doesn't look like that much, but this stuff's like so thin. It probably is. How much is on here? 12.25 inches by 10 feet. Okay, I think that's plenty. And then I bought little thank you stickers to seal my stuff. I don't know. I thought they were cute. They're all multicolored. They're so cute. Tell me that's not adorable. They were cheap. So we got those. It's the extra little touches sometimes. And then my fragile stickers. Fragile. I didn't think they were going to come. I ordered these at like 11 o'clock last night. I didn't think they were going to come this quick. Damn. And I don't know how they got in the same package with the other stuff. Dude, Amazon's magical. It's like there's some voodoo going on there. Because like I ordered this stuff, this foil like almost over a week ago. I ordered this and it just came in. So how the hell did it get in the same box with the shit that I just ordered last night? Like that's some voodoo right there. That's some fucking Amazon magic voodoo. All right. Anyway, let's go back to this and see if her wax is FDA approved. Fucking liar. FDA approved. Like who gives a shit, honestly? This luxurious hemp soy container wax is a vegan blend of natural organic hemp soy, coconut, and what's that again? Food grade paraffin wax. I've shown this before and she still sits there and lies and says that it has no paraffin in it, that she doesn't, use paraffin wax. It's because it's so deadly. It's so deadly. Let me just tell you something. If it was so bad, why would the FDA approve this wax then? This entire blend utilizes only FDA approved waxes. Our organic hemp, coconut, and soy waxes are gluten-free. I mean, great. That's great for people who are going to eat their candles. Toxin-free, paraben-free, whatever that word is, and come from renewable sources. The entire blend uses only FDA-approved waxes. What Laura doesn't realize is that they just make their own wax blend, this company, and she acts like she's getting, anybody could order from Makesy. In fact, they started selling Makesy waxes at Hobby Lobby now. Well, they sell some of them. They sell a lot. They're starting to sell Makesy products at Hobby Lobby. But let's see what FDA approved waxes are. FDA. And the only reason, let me also explain, the only reason that the FDA would ever get involved in a wax is because a lot of these waxes that you could use for candles could also be used for soaps, lip balms, and other products. So they're not just for candles. And that's because the FDA doesn't need to do this for candles. It doesn't matter. But we add food grade paraffin. Hold on. We add food grade paraffin because we have found it to enhance the performance of our wax and give excellent hot throw. So again, she's lying to her people, saying that she has no paraffin. I'm so glad she said this so I could educate people that paraffin is not the devil, okay? And that also she's a liar and that she has paraffin in her candles. And I don't know why she keeps telling people she doesn't. Scientific studies. This is from her website that she copies all this shit from. So she should know this since she knows so much about a product. Scientific studies have proven paraffin wax to burn just as cleanly as soy, beeswax, or palm. And the highly refined food grade nature of our paraffin puts it in the natural category. You can learn more in this study performed by the National Candle Association. Bro, she's a fucking idiot. I'm going to make a whole video about this because, Laura, you're not going to sit there and you give out so much misinformation. It's not even funny. I mean, really, educate yourself. You give out the worst information. Here's the study. Never seen this before, but we'll take a look. She's so dumb, dude. Like, it's not even funny. She doesn't even know what she's selling to people. Second evaluation of combustion gases in scented paraffin candles for toxicology relevant hazardous substance classes. Report of results. Let's see. Since she loves lying to people about paraffin wax. I really don't feel like reading this whole fucking thing, but I'll take their the summary that they put on here that it burns just as cleanly. The study showed that the combustion emissions of candles pose no significant risk potential to the consumer of the candle and are, what is that word? What is that word? Safe. Okay. Stop fucking trying to make it like
I don't use paraffin. It's so gross and dangerous, Laura.
maybe somebody should email her this study right here, this scientific study that shows that it's not even fucking, it's just as safe as any other fucking wax. I don't know who she thinks she's kidding here. I use a Parasoy wax that is just as good. I don't know why she's a liar. Thank you, Garden Girl. I know, aren't they pretty? The little orchids. Is that what you're talking about? The orchids on my thing. FDA approved. Hold on, waxes. Let's see. Just curious. She's so fucking dumb, dude. I kind of almost feel bad for her because she's like outright lying to her people. Carnauba wax is FDA approved. So it's not the wax, it's not the combination of waxes. Like it's not that specific wax that's approved because again, Laura doesn't know how to read. It's the waxes that are put into that wax, okay, that are FDA approved, which would mean paraffin, household paraffin, okay? What was the other one? Coconut wax, FDA approved, and the soy wax. It's not the blend of wax that's FDA approved, like her specific wax. It's the waxes as a whole. So if soy wax is FDA approved, then that means every soy wax is FDA approved. She's an idiot. Oh my God. And again, that only matters when you're consuming something or putting it on your skin or your body. The FDA doesn't give a shit about candles. She's so dumb. Food and Drug Administration, Laura, do you know what the FDA is? Why would they care about a candle? Wax. Oh my God, bro. Oh my God, again. She is stupid. Stupid. But not shocking there. Okay.
Drives me nuts when all of these assholes just don't quit. And then they just come up with the dumbest
I got to hear that.
in the world.
She doesn't have paraffin in her.
Clean burning, and clean, organic, eco-friendly, holds up to any allergy, won't hurt dogs. Like this shit's been tested. I use a wax. Don't
like
complete
wax is so much
people.
better.
But does anyone make videos about that? Nope, they sure don't. Does anyone make videos about all the giveaways I've done? Nope, they sure don't. But it just goes back to everyone remembers the one bad thing you did that they didn't agree. Not that it was bad, but what they perceive as bad, but they completely ignore all the good. Bitch, sit down.
Bitch, sit down.
Just seriously, sit down. I did give out discount codes.
Wow.
I don't get these people. And again, I'm not claiming to be perfect, but I'm way better than you guys. Not you guys. I mean them, the people making the videos. People leave comments about I would never pay $25 for a candle. Well, I'm sorry. I grew up much better. $25 a candle is.
What the fuck does that mean? I grew up much better. What the fuck does that mean, Laura? There's people that might have grown up and you know what's so funny? Speaking of growing up, last night I was looking something up, I forget, with the candles. And I was wondering because somebody was asking in my chat the other day about making if there was a way that you could make a mold, right? So I could refill my candles. Like, so I was like, can you make a mold out of wax? Like, so in other words, if I make a candle, can I make a silicone mold from the candle? And I just can't seem to find an answer on that. I don't know about the wax that I use because it's soft. I'd probably have to use a harder wax in order to do that, like a drier, harder wax. At least that's what my brain is telling me, which makes more sense. But anyway, as I was looking at that, I was looking that up and then I was looking up something else. Oh, about the candle flickering. That was another thing because I wanted to know why the candle flickers, you know, like what does that mean? So as I was looking that up, actually, I found this old candle company that my mom had and I forget it. I think it was like, I don't know. It's kind of like, what's that other candle company that people sell? Leo's wife used to sell it. Laura actually sold it at one point. I remember she like took somebody was selling it in her group. And then she started selling it. Scentsy, is that it? Scentsy. Well, this was like before Scentsy was around. This stuff was called Party Light. And I remember, I think my neighbor used to sell it, or somebody that my mom knew sold it. And my mom had, dude, I swear to God, she had every fucking candle you could think of. Because my mom was like big time into candles when I was young. She had like fucking, dude, she had a whole cabinet filled with candles. She used to just buy like candles like they were going out of style. So she had like all these boxes of these candles that were little tea lights, and they were really nice candles. They were pretty good. They weren't like, they were scented, and they weren't like, the scent throw probably wasn't the best of the best, but the candles were so nice. They were just really nice candles. They burned perfectly. Like, they were really good. They were called Party Light. And so I don't know. I think I might start actually ordering some of their tea lights, because when I give tea lights away with my some of my products, I'd rather give away like that type of tea light. I was like, you know, it's so funny because I was trying to remember what those were for the longest time, and I accidentally ended up on their website last night, and I'm like, wait a second, Party Light, that sounds so familiar. So I Google it, and I'm like, oh my God, these are the candles my mom used to have. I mean, she had like every color they made, every votive. They had votives, and then they had their votives are actually really good, and they last forever. And then she had the little tea lights, and I like the little tea lights because they come in a clear like plastic container, not like that cheesy tinfoil one, because the tinfoil ones I hate. They like bend and everything. They're like so cheesy. These come in like these nice little plastic containers, and they're just really good candles. They're a little more money, but to me, it's worth it for better quality, you know? So anyway, it was just weird because I had a total flashback last night, because I was thinking about my brother's wife took all my mom's candles when she died. She had like Pocono candles, which are like not a big company. They're made in the Poconos, and they're kind of like well known in that area, you know. It's like a handcrafted candle. They make, you know, they only like put out certain candles at certain times or whatever. So she had those, she took those, and then she had the Party Light candles for like ever, dude. And I couldn't remember the name. I'm like, oh my God, I remembered the box, everything, but I couldn't remember the name. And as soon as I saw the logo on that website, I was like, oh my God, this is the candles. But anyway, yeah, they're really good. They're really good candles. But where the fuck was I going with this whole story? I totally forgot. I bet you they contain paraffin too. Totally forgot where I was going with this story, but Laura, she's so stupid, dude.
Undervalued for what I offer.
Oh.
So please sit down. I don't have any paraffin in it.
I don't have any paraffin in it. Laura, just proved that wrong. I swear to God, I'm going to fucking post that on my community page. Laura, I don't have any paraffin in it. You're such a fucking liar, dude. You are such a fucking liar. Why are you lying about paraffin, dude? I just don't understand it. Good Lord. It's really funny right now. I wish you guys could see this. There's like something black on my screen, like a little speck, and it's right over her tooth. It looks like she's missing a tooth. I'm going to leave it there.
Don't have any toxins, don't have any chemicals, 100% clean burning, and clean, organic, eco-friendly, holds up to any allergy, it won't hurt dogs. Like, this shit's been tested. I use a wax, one of the few waxes in the world that's FDA approved. Like, for real.
First of all, Laura, you don't understand why the FDA is involved in the wax. It's probably because it could be used in multiple ways, not just for candles. And that's why the FDA gets involved. Whenever it comes to anything that you're putting on your body or near your body, then the FDA gets involved. I don't think the FDA gives a shit about candles. I think they give a shit about wax, because wax is used in cosmetics. Wax is used in any type of product that you put on your body, hair, you know, stuff, whatever. Soap, it's used. A lot of the waxes, when you look at them, it tells you all the different uses for them. She's so dumb. She's like, oh, it won't affect your allergies. But who's pouring candles on themselves, Laura? Who the fuck is allergic to candles, dude? I've never heard of such an allergy. Does that even exist? If anything's going to irritate you about a candle, it's going to be the fragrance oil. That's known to irritate people. So, Laura, are all your fragrance oils organic? And what's the other word she's using here? Eco-friendly? Do you get eco-friendly or oils? Because I see that you buy them from all over the place. So you should probably look into those before you start making all these fucking claims about how sustainable your company is and eco-friendly. God. She's so dumb, dude. That's the irritant in a candle. If anything's gonna irritate you about a candle, it's gonna be the oil, the fragrance oil, the scent. Stupid. The FDA doesn't rule in anything in candles or vitamins. Yeah, so stupid. She's such an idiot. Food and Drug Administration, Laura. Food and Drug. Do you eat your fucking candles? No. Waxes are used in foods. Okay, I don't think she understands this. The same wax that they use in candles. Oh my God, this guy got so scared of Ovi that he left my package, another package, all the way by my driveway. Hold on. What are you doing, Ovi? You're scaring people. Wow, I got a lot of shipments today. Ooh, is this my Temu order? I'm very disappointed if it doesn't say Temu on the bag. I think it is. I think it is. Feels like it. Yep, it definitely is. Yeah, so you could consume wax too. You know, there's waxes and candies and all sorts of food. I don't think she understands this shit though. She don't get it. She don't get it. This is way above her pay grade. She's so dumb, dude.
Real. I don't play. I'm not fucking playing.
Yo,
Like
I don't fucking play. My candle wax is FDA approved, bro.
Oh, shut up, Laura. You sound so stupid.
take this shit fucking serious. And it absolutely drives me nuts when all of these assholes just don't quit. And then they just come up with the dumbest shit ever. I knew he was going to start. I know. Now, Yankee Candle's bigger, but they use crap. That's why people get head.
Excuse me? What do I use? Because I saw the Virginia candle box. We could look at it together. It's the same box I get for my wax, Laura, and I know it's wax. And they don't sell the wax that you're using. What the fuck is in this bag, dude? It's like all dusty. Yay, I got my Maker's Magic. I'm so excited. My free sample of Maker's Magic. I wish I had it last night while I was painting those beads. All right.
And then they just come up with the dumbest shit ever.
Ooh, Anastasia, I gotta do that. I seriously am thinking of investing in one of those paraffin dip things because there's nothing more satisfying than taking an entire fucking like glove of paraffin off your hand. I used to, when my mom had candles, I literally used to sit there and drip the wax on my fingers, like dip my fingers in the wax and then like make like a giant like finger out of wax and then like squish it around. I love playing with paraffin. In fact, I'm actually ordering some because you guys will see if it works out. We'll see.
Knew he was going to start. I know. Now, Yankee Candle's bigger, but they use crap. That's why people...
They use paraffin, Laura. That's what they use, paraffin. She's so fucking stupid.
Get headaches, lots of stuff. I have spent, and I've said this before, and I mean this, I have spent thousands, and I mean thousands, probably tens of thousands in testing and mistakes and stuff I've done wrong. And I don't smoke cigarettes either. That is correct. And there's no...
Bullshit, Laura. Bullshit. She spent tens of thousands of dollars in testing. I don't believe it for a second, Laura. Tens of thousands of dollars in testing? That's ridiculous. Then you spent way too much money testing because she makes the same fucking candles like in the same size vessels for years. What do you need to test? How much testing do you need to do? Do you guys want to see what I got suckered into buying off of Etsy? Hold on. I mean, not Etsy. Temu. I know people are against Temu. I'm sorry. They got me. Okay? They got me. Look. They just look so comfortable. Oh, they smell. I love the way new shoes smell. Let's try them on. They probably won't fit. Let's see. Furry slippers. Furry fake Yeezys. Ooh. Ooh. They're a little small. Well, maybe not. Definitely not showing you guys my feet right now. Hold on. Ooh. Ooh. Highly recommend. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. I mean, I'm not going to wear them now, but they're so cute. Oh my God. I love these. Highly recommend. 10 out of 10. Temu furry double strap Yeezy wannabe croc looking slippers. Made in China, just like everything else, right? Ooh, these are so comfy though. Woo-hoo! They're so cute. Oh my God. I can't wait until I actually paint my toes and could wear these. I mean, they don't feel like the best quality, but to wear around the house, like when I'm like getting out of the shower, whatever, they're perfect. Love them. 10 out of 10. Better keep them away from Ovi. All right. Then the next thing, hold on. Doing a little Temu haul. Dude, the slippers are bomb. I'm just saying. Just saying. I really was like, I'm never ordering from Temu, and then here I am. I got a tray mold. Not that exciting to you guys, but exciting to me because it matches those little vessels that I make with the lines in them. It's a little big, bigger than I expected. Nice quality though, good mold. So I'll be making that. I want to do like a candle set that you could buy with like a candle and a tray. This is what I'm most excited about. I got another Temu order coming through the next couple of days, but this one I'm very excited about because, sorry about the crinkly paper. This is like a bowl, like, so you can pretty much see the shape of it. Kind of goes in a little bit. And I'm really excited about this because hopefully I'll be able to do a candle in here. I had another bowl, I bought a dough bowl and I tried doing a candle and it just kind of didn't work. But like, I want to use this for like a 5-wick candle maybe, or 4, and then do all the little succulents on here, like in this little bowl. Because the other one really wasn't deep enough. Although, I don't know, maybe they're around the same depth. I'm not sure, but I definitely want to try that. So that's what I usually do. I buy the mold first and then I try it, you know, and then if I like it, I'll buy more and it'll become a thing. All right. I'm sweating my ball sack off. All right. Back to this moron. Bro, like she seriously is just so uneducated about her own product. It's kind of sad and embarrassing for that matter. Like, Laura, really, dude? You don't even know that the wax you use has paraffin in it? And what is the big fucking deal? I'm definitely making a community post about paraffin because she's so stupid.
Smells in the house. There's 2 dogs, yes. Nobody, no candle. People have had issues with wick.
She must have been listening to my live from yesterday. That's really funny. She's like, people have issues with wicks. Well, Laura, if you spend $10,000 in testing, I mean, and time, nobody should have issues with the wicks at that point in time. I mean, could things happen? Yeah, especially with the fucking wood wicks because they're so goddamn inconsistent. But I mean, you know, if you really put your time and your money into testing, you would think that, you know, people wouldn't be having those issues. But, you know. Oh, Petunia, Luna, those are so cute. Oh, I know which ones you have, Luna. I have those. Oh, hold on. I have those. Those slippers are hands down the best slippers I've ever owned. I know exactly which ones you're talking about if they're the same ones I have. And they are my absolute favorite slippers that I've ever owned in my entire life. Hold on. I just saw one. Where'd it go? Sorry, I'm looking at my little shoe bin over here. My little shoe bin that I need to put away. I have my spring shoes out. Like, why? Hold on. Where the fuck is it? I just saw them. Are they the one with the strap? It's like a little sandal. Maybe I didn't see it. Oh, that's what I saw. I have a pair
moccasins that have fur in them. Where the fuck are my fur slippers? Those things give me life. I love them. Are they like Dream something? Oh, they're so comfortable. Oh, they're probably the same ones because they had two different styles when I bought mine. I bought the ones that just have the straight strap, I think, but they're so freaking comfortable that I need to buy more pairs because I don't know if you guys are like me, but I get paranoid that like things that I love are going to stop being made at some point in time. And then like, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm going to ruin it and I'm never going to be able to have it again. So like sometimes with certain things, I'll buy like a backup just in case. Anyway, they're so comfy. I can't find mine. I thought I saw them, but I didn't. No strap. Oh, maybe they're different. Well, anyway, there's a pair I got from there that, they're
Smoke cigarettes either. That is correct. And there's
just vapes.
no smells in the house.
Okay, Laura, I smoke cigarettes, but I don't smoke in my house, dude. Like I smoke outside. So, okay.
There's 2 dogs. Yes. Nobody. No can.
She must have been listening to my live from yesterday because I was like saying how it's disgusting that she leaves her like wax like just out in the open like that. Because it doesn't matter where you live, okay, or where you are, which I made clear in my live yesterday. Just leaving wax out in the open, it's gonna collect dust and it's like a magnet. It just like attracts, particles from the air, dog hair, dander, dust, fuzz that comes off your clothing. So like her wax melter, that's disgusting. She leaves wax in there and then she probably remelts it, but like cover it up, dude, so that the fucking fuzzies and shit don't get in there and little flammable, particles get in there. She's gross.
There's no smells in the house. There's 2 dogs. Yes. Nobody. No candle. People have had issues with wick. People have had issues with glass. But you know what? The one thing nobody's.
Wait a second. What were the issues with the glass, Laura? Again, if you did all this testing, why are people having issues with the glass?
Ever had an issue with allergies? Stop.
Allergies?
I would much rather replace a candle because they got a bad wick or because I used a wrong wick. And
first of all, I've never heard of anybody being allergic to a candle. And again, if they're allergic to anything in the candle, it's going to be the fragrance oil that's going to irritate them. That's the only really irritant in the candle, and maybe the wick because soot and everything. But I really don't think that's the case. It's more likely than not it's going to be the scent. That's why people buy unscented candles, because the scent is what irritates them. It's not the wax, because I don't know why you would be putting wax or breathing it in. I don't know. What is she talking about? Laura's allergy-free candles. Like what? What the fuck? Like what are you talking about? She's like trying to sell this allergy-free candle, and the only reason that they let you know that the wax is allergy-free is because it's used for other things like soap making, things that you're going to put on your body and have an allergic reaction to. I've never heard of somebody having an allergic reaction to a candle, an unscented candle. The fuck is she talking about?
it broke or something like that. I'm not copying. I'm going to explain that in a minute. Or it broke or something. I would much rather replace that than replacing someone calling me up and saying, look, I have allergies and your candles are horrible due to allergies, or I'm getting headaches from your candles. I've never had that, except one troll that I never believed anyway.
Lord, nobody's ever said that to me either. So I don't know. Again, it would be the scent that would set off the allergy.
They told me my candle was too strong. Okay, put it in another room. But if that's not exactly a diss to me, that's kind of a compliment that you think my candles are too strong. Okay, that means I'm making it perfect. So
that means you're making them too strong and they're giving people headaches probably. But and you know what's making her candles so strong, scent wise? The paraffin that's in her wax.
And a lot of people are thinking I'm giving the haters power with this. No, I'm explaining this to my audience. I am letting people know how I feel because
yeah, Sarah, right. The scent is what triggers people's allergies. My best friend, when I was younger, one of my best friends, this girl her dad was diabetic and he was like super sensitive to scents. So she could never have perfume in her house. She couldn't spray perfume, nothing scented in her house. She couldn't have any
like what do you call that stuff? Holy shit. The spray that you spray in the room, air freshener. And then she couldn't have any hand lotions with scent. She couldn't have any perfumes or body sprays. So like she used to come to my house and sleep over and like spray the shit out of herself because her dad used to get like, I don't know, sick like from the scents. Like he used to get like, I don't know, migraines or something or have like an allergic reaction. But like, again, it's the scent. It's usually the scent. I don't think that, I don't think it's anything else. I prefer a strongly scented. Yes, it is the paraffin is what enables the wax to have a good throw. Exactly. That's why like I bought the first wax that I bought when I started, you know, trying to make candles was for 464, I think it's called, or 444 ounce, one of them. And it's pure soy wax. And like it smells great, you know, when you're mixing it in, when the wax hardens, when you light it, you get no scent from it. Like that to me just defeats the purpose. I like, and that's all when you're in like the candle groups, it's all people are talking about. Like, how do I get a strong, you know, hot throw from soy wax? You can't, you just can't, you know, so you just kind of have to accept that that wax just really doesn't get that great of a scent from it when it's lit. But so I started researching what's the best wax to throw scent. And that's how I found the wax that I use, which has paraffin in it, because that's what helps candles, the soy wax. Any candle that you get in the store anywhere that's like highly scented, when you burn it, I guarantee, I will fucking guarantee that it has paraffin wax in it. Guaranteed. At least a little bit. She's so dumb.
Again, coffee, ignoring, hey, Christy, ignoring things doesn't get anywhere. Ignoring has gotten me absolutely nowhere.
Laura, you know how you could stop people from talking about you on the internet? Stop sharing shit on the internet. That's how it could, that's the answer right there.
These same people do not stop. These same people just continue over and over and over.
Because Laura, you continue lying and saying stupid shit over and over and over, just like you just did here, where you're like, my candles don't have paraffin wax in them. They're clean burning, they're allergy free. And then, you know, I go on the website and prove you wrong. Because I don't know why you don't know how to read.
And over and over.
You know, it's everything else about the wax except for the fact that it actually contains paraffin in it.
What I do. So I just want to make it a point to my people. And what, you know, I don't want anyone on my side saying, well, you know, that was kind of, or letting them get in their head. That's why I'm explaining it. I didn't see what Chronicles wrote. Oh, tell your leader to get on that Cricket Wispy and make a shirt for Lawyer Fund as originally planned. Do a live on that. I forgot about that. I remember, you want to laugh though? I remember when, I think it was Christmas time. I think it was Christmas.
Chronicles, that's not how you spell cricket, just saying.
That girl bought her something for the cricket and she like didn't even know what it was. I think she sold the cricket. Thank you, Texan.
I mean, okay, even if she sold the cricket, like how much is she going to realistically get for a cricket? $300? Wow. Wow. Dude, I've been doing vinyl for like 2 decades and I still don't fucking know what everything is for the cricket. That shit's overwhelming. Okay. Because it's not only vinyl. There's a whole bunch of other things you could do with a cricket. So Laura, what happened to your cricket channel? This bitch who can't even get letters straight on a fucking cardboard box, dude, is gonna sit there and talk about somebody else not knowing about the cricket. Okay, girl.
I really think she got
this bitch who doesn't even weed out the holes in her letters. Okay, she's talking about somebody else with the cricket. Okay,
rid of it because that girl gave her this I guess holder for it. She had no clue what it was for, none. And I was like, okay, I bet she got rid of that cricket, 100%.
Who cares, Laura? Who cares if she got rid of the cricket? Why do you care?
They are relentless. It never ends. A carrying bag, yes. I knew it was something, but she had no idea what it was. She's like, oh, thank you. And that girl.
Okay. Somebody sent her a random carrying bag for a cricket, and she's supposed to know what it is. Okay. Yeah, Kelsey. She had a Crickets and Candles channel. Just like she had, dude, Laura has like 400 fucking channels out there that she half-ass started and never, you know, did anything with.
Well, you know, was explaining what it was and what it was for. And oh, great thing. I knew she couldn't use a cricket. I mean, it's easy once you figure out what you're doing, but
all right. Can I just wait? I just want to tell you guys this because I find it really funny that she's saying this. Laura got her Cricut when her and I were friends, and she had it sitting around. The thing was so old that it had the dial on it. Okay. They don't even make that anymore. It had the dial on it, dude. They haven't made the dial in like 5 years or more. Okay. She had that Cricut sitting around for like 3 or 4 years till she finally took it out of the box. I kept telling her, I was friends with her at the time, and she told me she bought the Cricut. She bought it right after I got mine, I think. And she was like, oh, you know, I don't know how to use it. And I'm like, it's overwhelming. Absolutely. Cause like when I got mine, I was overwhelmed because there's a little bit of a difference between a Cricut and a regular vinyl cutter. And the only real difference is the stupid mats that the Cricut has. I hate those fucking things. Those sticky mats. Like a regular vinyl cutter doesn't have that. You just it has a cutting strip on the bottom, and then you know, so you don't have to use those stupid mats. You just feed the roll right into the vinyl cutter. So like the mats were like, what the fuck are with these stupid mats? Like, I don't understand this, but like, it is very overwhelming. She didn't use her Cricut for like 3 or 4 years. It sat in a box in her room. She didn't even take it out of the fucking box. So I was shocked when she finally did and then she started her Crickets and Candles company. But I was trying to tell her, like, it's not that hard, Laura. And there's plenty of videos online, you know, that show you, like, imagine like people who, you know, just get one and you have to figure it out on your own. Like, that's hard, but there's plenty of videos online of people showing you how to do vinyl and shit like that. Yeah, the mats suck. They're annoying. I always worked with like big format vinyl cutters that fit like 48-inch rolls on them, you know? So this like little stupid thing with the mats, yeah, it kind of sucks.
She still has no idea.
Laura teaches the art of ransom notes. Yeah, she's like, how to get your letters as crooked as possible.
And the heat press and everything. Like,
I don't even know how she gets the letters that crooked. I really don't. I'm like, I was looking at her boxes. I'm like, how did you manage to do that? Like, and trust me, I've had everything that working with vinyl for as long as I have. Like, I've had every, you know, mishap that could happen to me. And I still don't know how she did that. Like, I still can't figure it out.
it's not just a Cricut. You need a lot more than just a Cricut. She told boss she was using it the other day. Yeah, okay. Well, then again, Voices could have taught her. It's Zelda, they make money. That's what. I've never heard a word about the bee making t-shirt. No,
Because Laura's the Cricut master, you know?
it's more than just a Cricut that you need to make t-shirts. Like, I bought a whole sublimation printer. I still haven't figured out how to use it.
So she's sitting here criticizing what's her name? Dude, where does she get all this extra money? She's buying herself sublimation printers that she hasn't even used yet. I've never seen somebody just waste money, like squander money the way this woman does. Ay.
I do love my Cricut. I started, you guys will see with candles, I started labeling boxes and Cricketing all the boxes.
Yeah, we saw it, Laura. You still can't get the letters on straight for some reason.
I'm like, you know what?
And that is such a waste. I'm sorry, but that is the biggest fucking waste of time to sit there. I would never fucking sit there. I mean, weeding letters out and doing all this work for a box. That's so dumb.
I don't know if I can keep this up. I mean, this is expensive. Just
Yeah. So again, how the fuck is she making money on this shit? Like, I just like, it baffles me. How are you making money? How is that helping improving your business, Laura? Like, how is that helping in any way, shape, or form? Crickets are expensive, dude. The vinyl's not cheap, man. And the time that it takes. I mean, I just spent some extra time making labels, but the stuff I used was cheap and it didn't take all that much extra time. And I think it elevates the look of my candles, especially if I'm going to like a market or something, you know, and I want to sell them somewhere. Has my company name on them, but my logo, you know, the same logo that I put on everything else that has to do with my company. Anyway, my company. I hate even saying that, but my shit. So, but like, I don't know, putting vinyl on a box that's going to be thrown away. That's a lot of work for a lot of nothing.
to put energy on the box. I'm like, I think it's cheaper if I
think it's cheaper if you probably just ordered boxes with your logo printed on them, honestly.
just fucking get printed boxes.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, it wasn't you that got shut down.
That's also kind of a waste of money unless you're like really making a lot of money, like to put, how about a sticker, Laura? I have stickers that I print out and I put the sticker on my box. Boom, done. Just so people know when it's coming in the mail. Hey, that's from Leanna.
Because didn't you get shut down by Molly at one point? I did support her when she started. Do you know what channel Molly shut her down with? I thought maybe it was you.
She's still charging like $35. I don't know what she's charging. Who knows?
Just know that Molly shut down a few channels, and I remember hearing Kool-Aid was one of them.
Yeah, Kool-Aid is not Forgotten Whispers, dude. And that was like how long ago, Laura? Oh my
But all right, Kool-Aid is not Desperate Whispers. Good to know. I have no idea, Zelda. I haven't spoken to her in months.
I don't know why she thought that. Oh, look, the Kool-Aid's there. I just wanted to know I'm not Forgotten Whispers. Yeah, there you go.
Most work she does is getting up amounts for PayPal's. That is true.
I
tell you, it feels weird that my teeth are so clean, like on the inside.
Ew.
Yeah, no, I don't even know if she's on Kick anymore. I have no idea. Do not watch her at all.
Why?
All right, so that's what I wanted to talk about that. But I challenge any of them, Desperate Whisper, any of them. I challenge them to show me receipts of things that they've donated through their channel. That's what I want to know. I want to see what giveaways they have done on their channel.
How about this, Laura? How about you show receipts of like your donations, because you never do that, and then people show receipts. But why do people have to give things away? I don't understand. Why do people have to give things away to have an opinion about you being a fucking cheapo and fucking scamming? I don't understand.
That they have a right to say anything about how I choose to do it. She's still cooking with gas over there on D Live. Oh, she's still on D Live? Johnson to Abdul.
Right.
Molly shut down 6 of my channels. Why do you think she targeted just you? Her name was forgot. Oh, seriously? Hey, Jura, when can I look forward to you picking up another? I've been doing true crime, and you weren't in here. I did a couple of true crime lives. Oh, so she was Forgotten Whispers then. Good to know.
Who? What?
I'm not muted.
Who? What? Where? When? Why? How?
Hey, Del. You know, be making anything. It takes time to. It does take time to learn. It's not hard though once you learn it. I tell you though, I can't even listen to over there anymore. I just can't. Between
Liar.
voices popping in every 10 seconds, no thanks. Can't do it. Hey, Marissa.
Who's asking her to do it though?
All right. So another thing. Yeah, I've done a few cases. Interestingly enough, the live I did about Cromley being guilty got me a green money sign, and everything else is yellow limited. But for some reason, putting guilty got me.
Yeah. So the 50 people that watched that while they were live, you're really going to make a killing off that.
It didn't go yellow. Very weird.
Ad revenue.
Seriously, it got a little frustrating. I can imagine. It's not hard, but you can't take time to
Okay. I didn't even listen this far before. So like, I'm not going to play this whole thing because
run a channel. You definitely want to take time to learn the cricket. No, I kept my cricket in a box for a long time. I was afraid to use it.
okay, so why is that? Why are you judging somebody else for that? That's what I don't understand. She just admits that she kept hers in a box for a long time too, because it's overwhelming, dude. I don't blame anybody for taking time.
I was like, I don't understand this. This is too much. The heat press was easy. That was like the easiest thing to learn. But this sublimation printer, I need to start using it because my ink's probably going to dry out if I don't.
Dude, Laura's not going to be able to do sublimation. I mean, she might, but like, oh God, I'm not into sublimation. I'm sorry. It's like she's going to sublimate her 90s fucking, early 2000s MySpace-esque looking graphics onto things. Can't wait. Can't wait. There's a lot to learn about sublimation. I had a sublimation printer back in the day. I mean, I'm sure they made it a lot more user-friendly than they have, nowadays, but it is a pain in the ass. It is a fucking pain in the ass with the color matching and no thanks. No thanks.
No, it's totally unopened. But yeah, it's sitting over there.
Why would you buy a sublimation printer? I don't know which printer she bought, in all fairness, because they have this Sawgrass printer that you could buy, which is like way more expensive. But like I did back in the day, there was when Sawgrass first came out with sublimation and it was a new thing. I bought mine in like 2003. So I had an Epson printer, and then you buy the ink. You have to buy the printer and never use other ink in it. You could only use the sublimation ink in it. So I bought, it's like a cheap desktop Epson printer because they made the cartridges for that. And then, excuse me. And then I just had to pay for the ink, and the sublimation paper and everything, but no big deal. And then I had the mugs, and I bought like a kit online with blank mugs, blank mouse pads. It came with keychains. It came with license plates and a whole bunch of other shit. Yeah, it was just a pain in the ass, the sublimation. The Epson Ego Tank, yeah, because you could refill that one. That's probably a good one for the sublimation. But I can't wait to see what Laura does with it. Oh.
Next to my other.
I actually want one because I heard people have been sublimating on cement, and I'm like, ooh, I would love to try that.
Printer.
I still have my sublimation spray. They had like this spray that back in the day that you could spray and make things like sublimatable. I got rid of the printer a long ass time ago, but and I sold my heat press, and then I ended up buying another heat press. So because they're not that expensive.
I hate it because I only put out her words, my opinion. Yeah, I don't know.
But my whole point was that she spends all this money on shit that just ends up sitting in boxes.
She made him to learn it before she got this.
I didn't use my Cricut right away. I think it took me about like 6 months before I actually like took my Cricut and used it on something.
Voice and a multiple personality, either crying or raging. It's just the hypocrisy is crazy.
Hypocrisy.
The hypocrisy that I hear all over the place. But yet I'm such a bad person. No. All right.
You're not hypocritical at all.
So moving on from that, we can go back to that. But another thing I want to cover is Chronicles of the Shady post. Let me pull it up.
Aye.
Because I think a lot of people are so confused about this.
She was about to say misconfused again.
And while I was writing a reply, I had a really good example pop up in my head. And I said, oh, that's good.
Oh boy. Can't wait to hear this one.
Hold on.
I can't play this whole thing. She takes so
okay.
long to get to the point.
So yesterday, Chronicles of the Shady, let me share it with you guys. Chronicles of the Shady put up a community post. Why am I still subbed to Sweet Misery? Am I just being nice or something? Bull and Betty accused SF Investigates of hacking her Venmo account.
All right. I don't care about this shit. So bye-bye, Laura. Bye-bye. Oh my God. Is that a Doberman on your channel banner? Ooh, who has a Doberman? I do like my stepson does. I give Mary Smith for anything I order online. I'd especially do it if I ever lost my mind and ordered from Laura. She had Crystal come in Clippers comments yesterday and tell me to shut up. Wait, what? Meanwhile, she's promoting Creeby's ex-people. Yeah, of course. Of course she is. Hold on. I want to go to Clipper's channel because I want to hear the whole thing about this giveaway that she was doing. Hold on. And I think she said, right? Clipper got it. Hold on. Oh my God. It's coming up with the stupid Clippers, like the basketball team. I'm never going to be able to find this channel. Hold on. Where's the little box for, oh, there it is. Channel. All right. Clipper. Yeah, the Clipper channel. Is this it? I don't know if this is it. Clipper. Yeah, this is it. All right. Forgotten Whispers talks her candle giveaway. All right. Because I didn't know all the. Hold on. Hold on. Satin Laura's bushes.
I don't watch them. So then, no, I do. I watch. Okay, I watch. And what Miss Laura decided that she was going to do a candle giveaway, which is amazing. That I think that businesses should do that when they can. Of course,
Yeah, absolutely. You should do giveaways every now and again, but to give away $10,000 worth of shit is just stupid for a small business. Any small business, I don't care who it is. $10,000 worth of shit is ridiculous for a little tiny small candle business to be giving away to people. I mean, that's just stupid, Laura, honestly. And again, it just totally doesn't make sense with your whole, struggling single mom story. If you can afford to give $10,000 worth of shit away to people, then, I mean, and then you have the balls to ask people for money for like trips and shit. I mean, that is, and put out Amazon lists when you could afford to give $10,000 away to people. That's insane to me.
Costs money to do that. So it's definitely understandable that they can't do it all the time. But she decided to have a candle giveaway. Actually, it's not a candle giveaway. It is a membership from her website. Okay. She has like a monthly box that you can get. And, you subscribe.
Yeah, she's a real single mom, a true single mom, not a fake one that has a boyfriend. Like, as if that means anything. If you have a boyfriend, you're not a real single mom, because your new boyfriend should totally pay for your kids, What the fuck, dude? What the fuck? I never heard somebody say that. She's like, I think that was that a shot maybe at Queen Bee? Doesn't she have a boyfriend or something? I've heard that she has a boyfriend. Was that like some kind of shot at her, because she's not a true single mom because she has a boyfriend? I mean, Laura, that's so ridiculous to just like assume that somebody, just because they have a boyfriend, that their kids, that they're taken care of. Like, oh, now it's everybody's fault because one of her baby daddies passed away. Now everybody else should, have to feel bad for Laura because, poor Laura. She's a true single mother, not a fake one. Hey, Poppy. Yep. Still trying to convince everybody. Here's the thing. If you have to really sit there and convince people that you're a good person by rattling off all the, charitable great things that you do for people, for others, chances are you're probably not that fucking great of a person. Just saying. Just saying. Oh my God.
And then she'll send you a monthly box. Okay. Well, apparently one of her customers.
Oh shit. I just realized I have a Clarence Bougie Parfume, like Laura tries to write on candle. And I think it's patchouli scented. Definitely smells like patchouli. Somebody was asking me if I could do a patchouli candle the other day. And if this is patchouli, it actually don't smell that bad. See,
had something happen with their credit card and they were charged twice for this monthly box. So I don't know who it was, but they so kindly said, don't worry about giving me a refund. Just give that subscription to somebody else, which I thought, oh my God, that's so amazing. Like that's, I don't know how much your subscription boxes are, but amazing, no matter how much they are. So I was like, okay, well, I'm going to watch this for a little while, right? Well, then it went down the toilet pretty darn quickly. So yeah, I don't know if you guys have listened to this or heard this or not, but let's have a listen. Yeah, it went downhill really, really fast. So here we go, you guys. Have a listen to this.
Into a duffel bag. Like, how sick are you?
Okay, it starts off here. I didn't mean to clip this part, but
dang, these Clarence candles are kind of expensive too. 6-ounce candle, about $40, $35. That's pretty expensive for a candle. Little candle. I don't even know if I ever lit it.
I wanted to go back to get context of what was happening. And she's talking about the Harmony Montgomery case that's going on right now. So hello, Scottsdale. How are you?
Another horrible story. Ugh, terrible.
Good to see you. Oh, from a cold Scotland. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Hey, Shorty.
It's very true, Capone. I mean, if she didn't use the single mom thing the way she did, I've never heard people. I know so many people that are single mothers, and I've just never heard somebody before use it like as like a thing to feel bad for them. Or I mean, I know Laura's like, if she only knew, because I have another friend whose name's actually Laura. She has 5 kids. Okay. And she's literally like raising these kids on her own. And I mean, yeah, does she complain like about things that she has to do? like every other mom does, sure. But she's never like, oh, I'm a single mother. I mean, like when we go out with her, we'll like be like, no, we'll pay for it. She like won't even let you pay for things. Like, and she's struggling. 5 kids. She's got 5 kids to feed. One of the kids isn't even her kid. It's her ex-husband's kid. And he just like up and left the kid with her. And she's taking care of the kid, never fucking complains about being a single mother, ever. Ever. And she does it all by herself. And it's like, Lord, okay, yeah, you have 3 kids, but like, you know, the way she uses it is sickening.
Hi, sweetheart. How are you? Okay, so anyways, that's just what I want to. It's not about the Montgomery case at all. It's not at all. But a piece of it is in there. So, yes, or poor baby. Yes, absolutely.
Unbelievable.
And if you guys didn't know, if you didn't hear, today, Adam Montgomery, I think that's his name.
Yeah, piece of shit.
He pled guilty.
Oh,
So we're gonna have to see how that works out.
I didn't know.
And because if you plead guilty, you don't need a trial. You'll just probably just go right straight to sentencing.
Wow.
So, and I think that he did that because they probably offered him some sort of deal.
I'm sure.
And I imagine he probably thought that that deal was better than what he might get if he goes through a trial. Because I do believe maybe if he would have went through a trial, I don't know if I doubt it's a capital murder, but death penalty could have been on the table for him. So
I'm not sure about that because I don't know if they have the death penalty in I think he's in Massachusetts, right? Or New Hampshire, one of those states. What a sad story. That poor little girl, you know, it just, I can't with the kid cases. They kill me.
So it's crazy. He pled guilty to anything but murder. Whoa, I didn't know that.
Oh.
Ooh, I didn't know that. Okay.
Okay. Never mind.
Wow, that's going to be really interesting to see how that works out. So, okay. Anyways, let's listen to Laura's fantastic giveaway. I mean, wow, to win something. Oh my gosh, for free? Amazing. That is really amazing. People love winning stuff, you know, especially when you win for free. So yeah, anyways, okay, let's listen.
Especially when you win for free.
There's 5. Thank you, Sly Angel. Oh, wait. Today's a new month, too.
I don't know what that means.
Hold on. And well, I gave you 5 super chats last night. Hold on. I can actually give away 5, too. See, and I didn't need Crystal to remind me.
I'm still working on my little hair.
Okay, hang on a second. I think I put the cart before the horse. Oh, maybe I shouldn't say I'm talking about Laura. Oh, shit.
I got to poop now.
Oh, shit. Oh, my God. I make myself laugh sometimes. All files. Come on. Where are they? Okay, let's start with this one first, I think, actually. Sorry about that, guys. All right. Oh, it's just loading up. Come on. Okay, here we go, you guys. Here we go. Oh, it's not working. Why is it not working? Oh, okay.
Deal.
50 people saying the same thing.
Okay. Have a
I
listen.
just can't get into it.
Can't get into it.
All right. So here's the deal, though.
Okay, so here's the deal. Remember, I told you that somebody, a customer of hers, went to purchase her mystery box monthly subscription. Okay, for some reason, it charged her credit card twice.
That's
right?
so weird. I don't understand. How does that happen? They must have accidentally did something because like Shopify is not going to just charge your credit card twice. Like that doesn't even make sense. She maybe she had like an error, you know what I'm saying? And then when she went to check out, maybe something happened and then she checked out twice because Shopify, if that's what Laura uses, is not going to just charge your card twice. Like that just doesn't make any sense. Ow, I just hit myself. Oh, these candles are the bane of my existence.
Either this lady got a hold of her and said, hey, charge me twice, or Laura got a hold of her and said, hey, I charged you twice. Sorry. I don't know how that went down. I really don't. But so that lady just said to Laura, you know what? Don't bother refunding me. Okay. Just give that to somebody else. Give that monthly box to somebody else.
That was kind
Which is an amazing gesture.
very amazing.
It's already been paid for. All she has to do is pick somebody, send it out to them. Boom, done. Okay. Amazing. When something like that happens, somebody else will be able to win something for free. That's fantastic. That's fantastic.
It is.
Like I said, but then it went kind of crash. You know, I mean, think of like Roadrunner, you know, like when the coyote's trying to come along, you know, and he goes underneath a rock and it, you know, it falls right on him. So anyways, Flora Gal, hello. It's Uncle Pickles. It's me. I'm Wispy.
Okay, I got the Pope off my nails. It looked like Pope. It was brown paint stuck on my nails.
Forgotten Whispers. We have changed our names recently in support of a friend of ours. So you might see a lot of pickles in the chat. So yeah, but it's me. Forgotten.
Yeah, I didn't know
Whispers.
what that was.
So, okay, let's have a listen. Here's how you can win this already paid for by a customer subscription box. So yeah, here we go.
Already.
Exciting.
In order to do the subscription giveaway, certain levels have to be met.
Of
Either
course.
have to get 10 super chats, 10 memberships, 10 candle orders. It's got to be one or a combination of all the above.
Excuse me. Okay. What?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, Laura, what?
I don't understand how the subscription works. Do you pay Laura every month, or do you pay for the entire year at the same time? How does this work? So did this person buy a year's worth of candle boxes? Like, how does she do that? I don't understand.
In order to do this giveaway, she has to receive 10 super chats, 10 memberships, 10 super super stickers. Okay. Or you know, it has to be 10 or a combination of all of them together.
That is insane.
Okay. So okay, this makes no fucking sense to me at all.
Same, girl. Same.
Because why the fuck would you need to get something to give something away? Okay.
Oh.
So these people that are like, hey, I could win a candle right on. Oh, but what? I have to super chat you, or I have to buy memberships for your channel to be able to win? What?
Yeah. What?
Like, seriously. Exactly, Art. Exactly.
Hold on. Check it out. Books. Check them out. Do you guys remember that commercial? Raise your hand if you remember it. Books. Check them out. Here, hold on. I got my. Could you guys see it? Oh, maybe not. So I finally finished. Now I got the tray in there. I just got to tie off the end, but I got to make sure it's centered in here. This is how I make these things. I should do a video one day. I love making them because they're pretty easy. I mean, they're not terribly complicated, but I got to tie the bottom off of this and then that'll be good. But I just wanted to make sure that the tray, these are so cute. I have one outside, hanging outside, and I love it. It's hanging from my little thing. I'll show you in a second. But they're really cute. You could put a plant on there. I've seen people use these as side tables. It's a tray. Hold on. I don't want to let go of this because I'll break the tray. But people have used them. Hold on. I'll make myself a little bigger. There you go. Now you can see it better. People use them. I put a cork bottom on here though. It's not on yet because I just did the tray. But people use them. I've seen people use these as like side tables. But I love this idea. That's why I make them. I actually wanted to buy one. They're kind of expensive on, I think I've seen them on Home Depot's website, and they're a little pricey. See, this isn't 100% even. Hold on. So I got to tie off the bottom, but they're so cute, and I like it because you could put a bunch of flower pots on there. You don't have to put just one. So it comes out really cute, but I really need to tie the bottom off there. So, all right.
Let me get myself off of here. Okay.
That box has been already paid for.
Let me measure.
Like all she has to do is just pay for shipping, and that's it. Uncle Pickle sounds like he's the brother of Uncle Purdy. I'm happy. Oh my God. Terry Lynn, that's double dipping. Absolutely. Like, I don't get why she does things like that. Hey, New Zealand. Okay. And then like it gets better, though. It gets a little bit better. So let's keep listening. We might have to switch to the other video to listen to the rest, but it gets a little bit better. So
Kind of is double dipping. I mean, kind of, you know? I can't believe she's making people pay. Here's mine out here. Mine got a little messed up because I purposely left it out here just to see how it would do. Hold on. But it looks so cute. I just love it. Hanging out here. So I purposely left it out here, and I got these little birds. I bought this mold. I'm so upset. The bird, he has a candle. You can put a candle, but the candles don't fit in him. So mad about that. But anyway, the only thing, I mean, it stayed pretty good. The beads got a little gross, but I've left this outside for like almost an entire summer and winter, and it's still holding up really well. So yeah, that's how I test my products. All right.
anyways,
So there you go.
Yeah.
so there you go. Give me something to get something.
All right. See, even
Yours is the one that I just showed that I'm working on, not the one that I just showed. If you were in here like 5 minutes ago, I was showing the one that I'm working on. That's yours.
like
My
even
God.
doing that, I can't do it. I just can't.
Come on. Just can't. Just can't.
Is there anything that happened today at trial? Anything interesting? I don't understand how you start.
Okay, so this one is done,
Actually, I have.
and we'll continue with this one here.
Super chats like
I'm gonna also try making. They hit these little mandala coaster things because they're so cute, and I want to try making them for like under candles. So, all right. That's her giveaway. You have to.
Okay, we'll continue with this one.
I don't understand how you stuff a child into a. Oh wait, today's a new month too.
What does that mean?
Sorry.
Into a duffel bag.
What do you mean by that?
Like, how sick are you?
Sick.
There's 5. Thank you, Sly Angel.
Okay, so somebody gifted 5
Oh, wait.
memberships.
Today's a new month too. Hold on.
It's still lower.
And I gave you 5 super chats last night. Hold on. I can actually give away 5 too. See, and
It's
I didn't need
not
Crystal to
Brenda, it's
remind
not
me.
or Ruffle. It's give me something and I'll give you something, you know?
Exactly.
What gets me is like Art said, like this box that she's giving away has already been paid by somebody else.
I
You know?
can't believe that.
So yeah, she really is double dipping. And that doesn't look very good for a business, in my opinion, anyways. So, you know, it just doesn't.
Well, either just selling a fat cunt candle or oh my god, many of the things that she does. So, I mean, am I surprised? You know, ethically, is Laura been the most ethical business owner? Not really, not really.
It's I don't know. I used to feel sorry for her being a single parent, but all the Amazon gift list.
Yeah.
And you know what? I don't feel sorry for anybody really being a single parent. It can be done. Okay. Yes, you struggle. Yes, it's harder if you don't have like a 2-income house or whatever. You know what I mean? I get it. But there's plenty of single moms out there.
Yeah, there is. She's definitely not the only one. Oh, is that it? That's the whole clip? Yeah. She's not the only single mother out there by any stretch of the imagination. And there's a lot of them out there, and God bless them, that do it, and they don't beg. They don't use it against people. They don't use it as a crutch. They just do what they have to do, and they get it done. I had a girlfriend that I used to work with. She was a single mom. Her husband left. He was addicted to drugs. I think he might have passed away, actually.
And well, after they broke up, and she went, got her nursing degree, and now she's making way more money than, than anybody. And she's supporting her kids. She did what she had to do, and she never complains about it. She never throws it in people's faces. It's like, Laura, you have no idea how hard it could be, I guess. And mind you, Laura always had help. She always lived with her mom or somebody. It's not like she has been doing this for, 20 something years. She's been doing it since her 40s. Come on, Ovi. It's like, come on, girl. Not saying it's not hard or she doesn't have a struggle or never had to struggle, but it's like, come on, Laura, you're not the only person. And it doesn't make you better or worse than anybody else in this fucking world. Everybody struggles. You think my husband and I don't struggle? More money, more problems, Laura. Not that we have more money, but I'm just saying, like, you don't think that we struggle? We have a house. I have a house. We have a mortgage. We have all these different things. You don't think it's a struggle? We're a single income family. Okay. So, I mean, for the most part, I make a little money, but for the most part, my husband's the sole provider in this household. You don't think that that's a struggle? I mean, I could go back to work too, but I'm just saying, like, it's not just single parents that struggle. There's families that struggle. It doesn't matter. I don't know why she has to always throw that in everybody's face. 1, 2, 3, hold on. 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. Sorry. I just had to count how many loops I was doing over here. People could struggle, regardless of their marital status. It doesn't, just because you're single doesn't mean that your struggle is any harder or whatever than anybody else's. I mean, give me a fucking break.
Anyways, there was not really much on, and so I went over and just sat in Laura's bushes.
Yeah, she makes her kids take her out to dinner all the time. Wait a second, did this start replaying? Yeah, what the fuck? That was weird. I mean, give me a fucking break already. The single mother bullshit. And not that it's not hard. Like, nobody's taking that away from her, that, yeah, it's hard to raise kids by yourself. You're the sole provider. You're the one that your kids count on for everything. Totally get it. I totally understand. I totally empathize with that. But she uses it against people, like as if, other people's struggles aren't as important or valid or whatever, it's like, or she uses it because it's like, well, I'm allowed to do this because I'm a single mother and you're not. You have somebody that helps you out, that supports you. Okay, that's great, Laura. That doesn't mean I'm rich or that we don't struggle either. I have to do without too, Laura. Like, I don't know if you know that, but there's things that I wish I could do and buy, and I can't. I don't get up on here though and fucking ask other people to do it for me. I just do without the things, that's the difference between, you and everybody else. I stayed home with my kids and made sacrifices to do that, but it was worth it. Yeah. I sacrificed 10 years of, more than 10 years now of a career, of a job, of work experience and everything. I mean, to be home with my son so that I could raise him, so that we didn't have to pay for childcare because it's really expensive here. I mean, I'm not just sitting on my ass like, oh yeah, my husband pays for everything and I live this lavish lifestyle. Let me go out and buy some Louis Vuitton bags. No, man, I had to give up the shit that I had to give up, first of all, my independence and having my own money and, all that shit. And then I can't afford, I can't afford the things that I was able to afford when I was working. But it was a sacrifice I had to make for my family because financially it just made the most sense for us. I had no fucking intentions of ever being a stay-at-home mom ever in my life. So she's just clueless. She really is. Laura's the only person that struggles in this world. Clearly. She's struggling so much that she could give $10,000 of shit away to people because she's struggling so hard. The fuck out of here. I can't with that shit. I'm sorry. Oh my God. Oh, okay. Whew, I thought I messed this up. All right. We got a tray and it's hanging and it looks so pretty. I love this. Make sure it's all even. Looks good. Looking good. Looking good. Good. These are so cool. I don't know. After you finish making something like this, you're just like, holy shit, I just did that. Did I do that? Like I just did that by myself. Oop, here. Here it is. Hold on. I just gotta trim the bottom. I gotta go get my measuring tape though, because I gotta see how tall it's. I think 3 feet in total. And then that's it. I gotta put the cork on the bottom of this. I don't know if I put the cork on the bottom. You know what? I don't know if I did that for the last one, but I think I will because it just looks prettier with the cork on the bottom than the unfinished bottom. But looks good. Looks good. I gotta try doing different ones. I was like, when I gotta admit, when she ordered this, I was like, oh my God. But then once I started making it again, I was like, oh, I actually really enjoy making these. So I wish more people ordered them. All right. Being she was a Vegas show girl, stockbroker, guardian of item record executive, I'm sure she should be set. Thanks. I'm trying to do, hold on, I'll show you guys. Tell me what you guys think if I make these. I know I can. I don't know why I'm saying I'm going to try. I know I can make it. It's just a matter of, I want to see how time consuming it is. Hold on. Oh wait, I gotta say macrame. Hold on. Macrame mandala coaster. Let's see. Something like this, maybe. Ooh, I could do other colors too. You know, I had gray. I don't remember where that went. Wow, somebody's selling this for only $10. I don't know how big it is. Something like this. That's not exactly what I wanted to do. Hold on. That probably, all right, is smaller than the one I was looking to make. Oh, what happened to my Google search? Hold on. Macrame dollar coaster. This is what it was. Let me see if I can find it again. Oh, there it is. Says it's easy, so I might as well try it. Hold on, I'll share. I know Alicia would like it. I gotta make Alicia a macrame thing. She's like the macrame queen. Have you thought about doing art, craft, etc.? Yeah, Flora, I have some on my channel. Definitely. I honestly, like, this channel is like trash. So if I ever did like a serious like arts and crafts channel, I'd probably just start a new channel because this channel is like done. It's trash. But yeah, I've been doing a lot more DIY videos on my channel. Hold on a second. So yeah, I want to do something like this. I think this is so cute. And then you could put the candle on top of it. Like, how cute would that be? This little star thing right here. I think I'm going to try doing it. I think I'm going to try. It's the hardest job, but most rewarding. What's that? Being a stay-at-home mom? It is. I mean, you know, I wouldn't have been able to do this like side hustle shit when my son was little. So I'm like grateful that I could do it now and like make myself a little extra money. But I spend a lot of money too, you know, trying to build my business. I figured it out. I haven't even had this in a year yet. Like, I've been making things for like 2 years, but like I haven't had my website. I think I opened it last May. So I haven't even been in business a full year yet. I think I'm doing okay. I mean, I'm not like rich by any stretch of the imagination, but you know, I'm definitely like getting better, getting more into the flow of things. And it was really hard to just get it started because I have a chronic problem of starting things and not committing myself 100% fully, which is part of having ADHD. is like, we're ADH people are infamous for having projects that they start and then never finish. And I still have a lot of projects started that I never finished. There's been so many businesses that I've like wanted to do, and I either never got it off the ground because I'll have these great ideas, right? And then I either like lose steam or I lose like confidence in myself because I'm like, oh, I don't know how to price things. Like that's the part that always has stopped me, is like the technical part of having a business, is like, how do you price things? How do you do this? You know, like that's the part that I never wanted to deal with, especially when it came to like graphic design stuff, because that is so hard to price, like vinyl and stuff like that. It's hard to like figure out how much to charge for things. And I can never get like a clear answer, you know, when I was younger. So this, I'm like proud of myself for just getting this far. For actually executing a business and like having a website and shipping things out and completing projects. Like it's a huge thing for me. It's a little different when you're at work, you know, because like, you know, okay, you have that you know, your job hanging over your head. It's like you can't not complete a project at work, right? Because you'll lose your job. So, or you won't get a promotion or something. But when you're doing things by yourself, it's a lot easier to kind of like give up, you know? And it's definitely, you know, something I'm proud of, just because I have not been the best at starting things and finishing them all the time. So where is 3 feet? Right there. I think this thing's supposed to be 3 feet. I always have to go outside and measure mine. Where does it seem? Oh, maybe it's 3 feet from there. That seems, yeah, okay. 3 feet from the ring. So I gotta trim these now. Okay. Okay. I'm reloaded. My tumblers are pricey. That's the thing when you're making handmade things, though. It's like you wanna, you know, you put so much time. Like I could probably charge more for these, but you know, I want to keep it affordable, because like honestly, you could go to Michael's and pretty much buy, I mean, you can buy a macrame plant holder, you know. I don't know if it, with the tray and everything. Anytime I've seen a tray, it's been pretty expensive if it includes a tray for some reason. But you could buy the macrame pieces, like plant hangers, for like super cheap. That's what sucks. So it's like, yeah, the tumblers, if they're customized, like what's her name? Hummingbird. I wish she would freaking let me list them on here. She does, or like show people. She does the she's a blinger. She's a blinger. She got into the blinging thing where she does the tumblers and stuff like that. I don't know if she's, I think she's still doing it. But you know, and like, so those tumblers though, you could charge a lot of money for them, especially the customized ones. I think you do the resin ones though, you said, Sarah, right? You do resin. I need a better pair of scissors for this. All right. I'll show you guys once I trim all the excess, and then I just got to do the, oh God, I'm scared I'm going to cut this. Like something's going to happen. Hold on. I'll show you once I trim the excess off. All done. Or done. I never thought I would be able to do this. Here we go. It looks so pretty. All right, Toby. What's the problem? My mind. Uh-oh. Something must be out there, kitty cat. But yeah, I'm going to try making one of these little mandala thingies and see if I can do it. And I'm going to probably, if I do that, I'm going to pre-make a bunch of them to sell them. So that's the whole thing. It's really hard to gauge like what people are going to buy. Like I haven't sold many of these macrame tray things, but so it's like, I'm not going to sit here putting the time into pre-making a whole bunch of them if I don't know if they're going to sell. Unless I'm going to go to like a market or something, you know, maybe I'll bring like 5 or 6 of them with me. But I haven't done that quite just yet. So, so I'm not quite ready for that. I really do want to go to a craft festival or show this summer though. But I gotta pre-make things. It's a little bit of an investment. So, all right, here we go. All finished. Hold on. Let's get rid of this. Remove. And there you go. You put like stuff on it. Hold on. Here you go. Ooh, ooh. Little candle. I don't know if I'd put a candle on here. Well, I guess you could. I mean, I don't see what the what do you call it? I don't see what the harm would be. A little candle, something. Don't mind this. I put this up for Christmas because I have nowhere to hang stockings. And now it turned into a permanent fixture up here. All right. It turned into a more permanent fixture. It wasn't really meant to be, but my thing was I was like, oh, maybe my son will actually hang his jacket on there and his book bag when he gets home from school. No, that doesn't happen. Why would he do such a thing? I would love to put one of those like benches. I wish I had room for that. I always see those things and I love them. You know, like the little benches and then they have the hook. You could leave your shoes and everything. If you make concrete beads for those. Yeah. I don't know if I can make concrete beads. I guess you could. I like the wood. I personally like, for me personally, I like the well, that's why I do the concrete tray in here because I've never seen that really done before. I've seen wooden trays, but never cement tray. So in there. This thing is a pain in the ass to ship though. I will tell you that. I shipped one to somebody. I forget who bought it. Well, I shipped one to somebody and the tray broke. So I had to remake the tray. And then that's why I almost took it off my website because I was like, because I have to get a special box for it. And it's like, oh, it's a pain in the ass. In fact, I have to go find a box for it because I can't use the normal boxes that I use. They're not big enough. But like packing that tray, you know what I need to get? Those big bubble pouches. That'll probably help. Or foam or something. I just like this tray is delicate. So free wooden beads to weatherproof them, coat them with epoxy. Oh, I put a varnish on them. Well, typically I don't. You know what's funny, Sarah? Because I was thinking of doing that with the epoxy, but typically I ran out of the beads and I don't remember where I got them from. So I found that I had natural beads that had no paint on them. So I just painted them last night. I sat here painting them. And actually, I really like the way they look. They came out really good. So I just couldn't find the other beads. And I don't remember where I bought them from. I don't know if I got them at, what do you call it? Michael's or Hobby Lobby. I forgot where I bought them. And I'm like, oh, I really don't feel like running around 10 million stores today when I could just make my own. So that's what I did. I mean, I would personally suggest, even though I have mine hanging outside, I would suggest maybe hanging it inside. So you could hang it wherever you want. It's just that it's going to get a little funky if you leave it outside like mine did. You know, the string's going to get like a little funky. That concrete necklace pin. I know. You know, it's so funny, JP. That kind of inspired my little, I want to try making one of those because I have all the molds for them. I got to try making one of those. Those are so cute. Gorgeous. If you make them, I'll take all my money dollars. Just take all my money dollars. You know what? I might try making them. I don't have the rose gold though, but I have the gold, regular gold, little, glass. I'd have to buy the rose gold, but I could try it out with just the regular gold. I just don't want to ruin one of my resin molds, but I guess it doesn't matter. I guess I could wash it out. And I will go back into the 20s for the rest of this month. It is nice out today. My cousin made these for my aunt's macrame projects. He's a potter. I may just ask him to make some for my product. It was nice here at 50 degrees, but it's back in the 30s. Oh, no. I'm like just so done with the winter. I'm like, could we just like move on and like enough. enough wintering. Thanks. I'm just over it. I'm like, this is like getting old now. Let's get into the spring. I'm ready for the spring. I'm just done like being cold all the time. Even like taking showers in the winter sucks. You go in your bathroom, it's like freezing cold. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just fucking done with it. I'm fucking done with it. It's just a horrible time of year. Sometimes I'm like at the end of the summer, I'm like, I can't wait for the fall. And like, I don't mind the winter up until the end of January. That's when I just like start getting like, all right, enough's enough here. Like, I'm good. I'm good on the winter. Go, Ovi. I'm ready for a change, a spring, nice spring weather. I'm just ready for it. The winter just starts getting old. Hate showering in the winter. Me too. I just like the thought of like being cold in the water. And I have a heater in my bathroom and it's still cold. It's still cold. I gotta fix my faucet up there. I don't know how to do it because it has I think somebody broke it. It's like, so when you put the shower on, it's coming out of the faucet, like the tub faucet. And it's so annoying because first of all, it's so loud, hearing like both of them on at the same time. But it's also taking the water pressure away from like the shower. And it's annoying. I just can't stand it. But I have no idea how to fix it. I tried looking it up online and I'm sure my husband can do it, but that's like waiting for like a fucking miracle to happen. So for him to do it. But what do you call it? You hate nice weather, Jackson? What the hell's wrong with you? What do you call it? I tried to figure it out and there's plenty of videos, but it's not the same. I don't have the same type of faucet that they're showing in the videos. So I'm like, I need to find a video. Like I have to sit down and find a video where somebody has a similar faucet to mine, because most of the ones, the faucet where you pull it up is on the actual faucet. You pull up like the little pole dial thing and it switches it over to the shower to close the faucet. Mine's on the actual handle that you turn the water on with. And so I don't know how to fix it from there, so. And I've told my husband probably like 30 times and he just like, you know how men are. They take forever. Just like I bought a shelf the other day to hang up in my garage so that I could put some of my stuff up there, some of my molds and stuff. How long do you guys think that that's going to sit in there before I start picking up a screwdriver? Because I asked him, he's like, I'll do it this day. It's never going to get done, dude. I'm going to end up hanging it myself. Because that's usually what happens. I'll ask him and then I'm like waiting. I'm not saying he never does things because he's pretty good, but he just takes a while sometimes. So I'm like, I'll ask him maybe like twice. And then if he doesn't do it, I just end up doing it myself. Just like I bought my son a new TV, like 2-3 years ago. And I was like, are you going to hang his TV? You're going to hang his TV? He's like, yeah. I'll do it this weekend. I just went in there and hung it myself. Put the whole thing on, I had to get the little, rotating thing. And I did it myself. I want to learn how to do things. My husband gets like offended because I'm like, I say that I'm like, I want to learn how to do things. And the only reason why is because God forbid, most likely I'm dying before him, but I'm just saying, like, God forbid, okay, one day something happens to him. I don't want to be like my mom. My mom, God bless her, but my mom was kind of helpless when it came to doing things. She would do some things, but like my mom, like for instance, right, she needed the chimney cap. Something happened to her chimney cap, right? And she needed to replace it. She would have had to call somebody to do it. Like there's no way she would have climbed up on the roof and replaced it. Well, guess who went up there and replaced it? Me. I climbed up on her roof. I was like, give me the damn ladder, and I went up there. So I want to learn. Like I changed the lighting fixture myself. I figured out how to do it and I learned how to do it and I do it, because I'm like, for those like little things like that, if I ever ended up by myself, which could happen, I mean, he's like gets offended. I'm like, dude, it's not an offense towards you. It's a prepare for life thing, because God forbid if something ever happened to you, you know, I watched my mom struggle without my dad. I want to be prepared and learn how to do things so that God forbid I'll probably die first because I smoke and neither one of my parents lived past the age of 65. So I'll probably die first, you know, genetically speaking, but you never know. And if something happens to you, I don't want to be disabled. I want to know that I could do things myself. I could operate a drill. I could operate a saw, you know, a chop saw, a hand saw, a scroll saw, a fucking jigsaw, you know? I want to be able to do these things. I want to be able to change a lighting fixture out if I have to. Not Betty Bullhorn's version of changing a lighting fixture out, okay? Like really changing one out. She's like bragging, I'm an electrician, but I'm gonna put a swag fan up. Not like that. I've never seen a fucking swag fan in my life. Oh my god, a swag fan. A swag fan, I said. I've just never seen that. I didn't even know they made such a thing. Who ever heard of that? But you guys know what I'm saying? I want to know how to do things. I want to learn how to weld. Like my husband's a welder, right? And I want to learn how to weld. I'm like, teach me how to do it, because God forbid, you know, something metal breaks in my house. I want to know that I can tack it back together. That's just the type of person I am. I like to learn things myself. I don't want to be disabled. Like my brother, you know, he's totally fucking useless. Like my husband could do anything, you know. He put the tile down in my kitchen. He never fucking really did tile before. He did my entire backsplash. He did an amazing job on it. Grouted it, tiled it. He does the sheetrock in my house. He spackles. He does everything. I mostly do the painting though, because I'm like, my lines are straighter. Thanks. And I like painting. But you know what I'm saying? Like my brother, he would have to hire somebody to do all that shit. Spackle, paint, you know? No, I'm sorry. He wouldn't have to hire a painter. I lied on that one. He would be able to paint because he worked with my uncle. My uncle owned a painting company. And that's really where I learned how to paint. You know, every time I had any paint questions, I call my uncle up and he'd tell me, you know, how to do it. And then my brother showed me, because he worked with my uncle for like a year or two or whatever it was. And he showed me, you know, some tips and what do you call it? But like professional painter tips, you know? So, I mean, I just like being able to do things. But if my brother had a spackle or do any of that shit, he'd probably have to hire somebody. He would probably be able to like patch a hole in the wall, but he would definitely have to hire somebody if he was like hang sheetrock. Like my husband hung the sheetrock in my kitchen and spackled it himself. And then he did the same thing up in my office because it was paneling when we moved in. I was like, this gotta go. So I put all insulation. He did all the insulation, the sheetrock and everything. Like, thank God he could do that, because otherwise I don't know what my house would be like. But you know what I'm saying? I like to learn alongside, because when I was a kid and my dad was doing things, building things, I always wanted to help out. I always wanted to learn, you know, how do you use this? How do you do this? So my brother, he used to not give a shit. He didn't want to learn how to do things. But I just I feel like it's, you know, God forbid, just you're ever on your own one day. I mean, I don't blame my mom for not learning. She grew up in an apartment. So you really don't have to fix things when you live in an apartment or take care of it, maintain a lawn. Have you seen those YouTube channels of women who build things like a whole bed? Yes, girl. Like that's me. I want to be that person. I just watched one where the girl built, what the fuck did she build? I don't know if you guys ever watched her. Her name's The Flip Piece. Hold on. She's an American girl living I think she lives in England. And she does such amazing work. Hold on. She flips furniture. I really want to get into this because it just looks so fun. But like, she doesn't just like paint it. That's what I love about it. She actually like fixes them and makes them better. And I'm like, hold on. Oh, sorry. It won't stop. All right, hold on. She's really pretty too, so that kind of helps her. That kind of helps her little cause. Oh shit, what did I just do? Hold on. She's like awesome. She fixes everything and like does such a great job. She has such a good eye for designing things. So she'll take like an old shitty dresser. She even will take like IKEA things and refinishes them. And it's like amazing. Hold on. I'm not gonna play the whole video. I'll show you guys the look what she did with this. Like she just found an old furniture and turned it into this. But I guarantee you she went through the whole entire thing and like fixed every piece of it. So her channel is called The Flip Piece. I love watching her videos. She's like amazing, this girl. I actually have a piece of furniture that was my mom's that I gave away to somebody, and then they decided that they didn't want it. And they called me and were like, "Do you want it back?" And I'm like, "Yeah, you know what? I will." It's a curio case, right? It's like a curio cabinet, but it's also a side table and it has glass in it. So like I kind of want to make that like my first like flip piece project. And I keep looking for like inspiration on curio cabinets, but I can't really find anything that looks even close to the thing my mom has. And it's pissing me off, honestly. But like I would love to flip furniture like this. She does some really great work though, this girl. Hold on, let me see if I can find other stuff. But she's so damn handy. It's like crazy what she could do. This girl knows her tools. She, she'll take like a leg that she'll take like a dresser that has like a chunk missing from like the leg, and she'll fix it with like clay or like wood putty, and she'll like fix the broken piece and sand it. Like it's fucking awesome what she does. I want to learn. I want to learn. And she's really pretty on top of it. But I think she's living overseas. I don't know why. I don't know if it's like she married somebody, because she's definitely American ding, I said. But you see like the little simple makeovers that she does. Easy cabinet makeover. It's so awesome. I just love it. Where's like some of her, like, look at this. Look at this. Hold on. Oh wait, it's not even on the right thing.
Into a really funky bar cart.
Like this is so cool. She found this crappy old cabinet. Okay, hold on. Let me go back because I don't think you guys saw the
The
book.
first thing I always do is clean all my furniture down with a
Hold on.
degreaser. I
can't get to the before. Like, how did she do this? Look at it. Oh my God. All right. Sorry. I don't.
size. It turned out looking.
YouTube.
Here's a quick tutorial on how I turned this old dated vinyl cabinet into a really funky bar cart. The first thing I always do is clean all my furniture down with a degreaser.
Okay, I'm not into the pink necessarily, but like it's cute. It's a cute little unique piece of furniture that she took this furniture that would probably end up in a landfill somewhere, and she turned it into something more modern. Like I love this idea. Oh, it's an old record cabinet.
I am a huge fan of Dixie Belle's White Lightning. Then I removed the old screws and the broken handles that were on the front of this piece in the beginning.
I gotta try this Dixie Belle paint because I use Annie Sloan chalk paint and it's pretty pricey. This stuff is too, but I love the system that they have. There's like a whole system. It's pretty cool. And what I like about this paint, this Dixie Belle, which I don't know if you could use the other chalk paint the same way. They have a whole line of stuff for painting over like laminated, you know what I'm saying? Like laminated wood, or like if you got something like IKEA or something like that. So like, you know what I'm saying? Because those things you really can't paint. They make like a whole bunch of different things like primers and stuff, cleaners and all this shit that so that you can use it on that type of furniture. I don't know how well it holds up, but
So I wanted to modernize the old legs without having to buy new ones.
look, she cuts it.
So I measured and leveled up some lines, popped in my wood blade to my Ryobi jigsaw, and cut each leg at a diagonal, which gave this whole new modern touch to the piece.
Something so stupid.
I used a hammer to break off the pieces of particle board that were still attached. But once I did it to all legs, front and sides, it turned out looking so cool in the end.
Look, this is just particle board. And I guarantee you she'll take like a veneer and she'll steam it onto there. I just don't have all the woodworking tools. I mean, I have a jigsaw and stuff. I don't have like the big table saw. That's what I need. Because she also builds furniture, this girl. She'll build like stuff straight up. I love watching her. She does a lot of shorts, though. You're not into the longer format videos.
Next, I took some spare pieces of old furniture backing that I had, and I cut them to size, and I used my nail gun to nail them onto the back of the piece.
You just need like a place to do this. That's the problem that I don't have. I don't have the room to do all this. I could do it outdoors in the summer, but not in the house. But you really don't want to do like furniture outdoors like this, like painting, because you know stuff's gonna stick to it unless you have like a tent or something. Like you're gonna get like little bugs are gonna land on it and be stuck in your paint wall.
The thing I love most about my Ryobi tools is that they all share the same battery. So you just pop your battery in and out between each of them whenever you're using them, and they're good to
I didn't really
go. This piece had tons of deep scratches on the front, so I had to really dig deep a little bit and sand down to the veneer.
I have all these tools.
For the top half, they're not real drawers, but these little trim pieces gave that illusion that they were. So I popped them off so I had a nice, smooth front.
You're like, how the fuck does she know how to do all this shit? Oh, and then so she cut the pieces of wood. I'm just fast forwarding through. And then she turned it into a totally different piece of furniture. Like, I love this. I just love it. She even painted the hinges. I don't know. I just think it's so cool that you could like, oh shit. Was that like not showing for you guys? She does some really cool makeovers though. Like she gets like intricate sometimes with like the trim and like, oh, I remember watching this one. My mom had a very similar dresser to this and I gave it away. That was the one thing I'm kind of sorry I gave away my mom's furniture because I will say my mom, when she bought furniture, everything in my house was like solid wood. It wasn't, you know what I'm saying? Like her dresser in her room, like she would not fucking buy particle board anything. She hated it. So she would only go and buy like solid wood furniture. So everything in her house was solid wood. Her dining room table, her kitchen table, her chairs, you know, her dresser, and any like tables that were around, everything was solid wood. And that's like the best thing to have for these types of projects. And they only have the one little piece left. But you know what? I'm sorry. I wish that I took, I don't know if I have a picture of it. I might. She had a china cabinet. So it was like, it was two pieces though, you know, so you didn't have to keep it as a cabinet because they're kind of dated looking when you have like the tall, you know, china glass cabinets, even though, I mean, you could probably make them look more modern. She had, the table was really nice though. And I wish I kept that part. It was, I'm getting upset thinking about it. I think it was from like Thomasville Furniture. And it was like, I don't know, it was like a buffet table and it had drawers in it. And like at the time, I don't know, I guess I just wasn't even thinking in terms of like, oh, I could refinish that and make it look like more modern to fit in my house. It's like, I didn't even know until I started watching this girl's channel. Like I would never even think it had like those Queen Anne, like legs. Like you could put any legs on it. You could take those legs off and put new legs on it. I wouldn't even think to do that. And I'm like, oh, I wish I took that and kept that because it would have been a beautiful piece. I could have refinished it and left it, you know, had that in my house somewhere. I just got rid of everything. I was just like, you know, it was rough. It was rough. Yeah, I got all the family photos too. So that was like my only, I don't know why, that was like the only thing I gave a shit about. For some reason, my mom's pictures, I just could not stop thinking about the pictures and losing the pictures. My brother's wife wanted me to give them to them. And she's like, so my brother could copy them. I'm like, okay, my brother's going to stay here. My mom had an entire closet, right? Like not a huge closet, but like a small closet filled. It was in my old bedroom, filled with photo albums from top to bottom. And then a whole nother trunk filled with photos and photo albums. I mean, she had so many pictures. You're going to sit there and copy every picture? Are you scan it in and copy it? Bullshit. Bullshit. And I was like, that'll never happen. And I'll never see these pictures again. So sorry. I told them, I'm like, if you want to come and scan them over, scan the pictures, you could call me up and you could come to my house and scan them. But I'm not giving you the pictures. That was like my main worry over anything else in her house was the pictures. And I'm like, I'm not taking that chance. I'm sorry. I don't trust your wife. And I'm not taking a chance of the only thing I have left of my family, memories and letting her have it, be in charge of it. No, thank you. It's not happening. So, because she's the type of person that either I never would have seen them again or she would have done something, So I love refinishing and repurposing. Hold on. I'll go in my garage and I'll show you guys the piece I have from my mom. I just got to switch. Let me switch over to my phone real quick because my laptop sucks in there. Hold on a second. Hold on. Yeah, but that was not about to happen. I'm sorry. So my brother could come over anytime if he calls me up. And he must have not wanted the pictures all that bad because he kind of gave up after a while, but he has pictures. It's not like he has no pictures. I mean, hold on. Sorry. Oh, geez. All right. I think it's this way now. Okay. Hold on. Watch out. What the fuck? Why is this doing that? Oh, that was weird. It's like a lost connection to the microphone. I don't know why that happened. All right, let's go. I don't even know where this thing is. You know what? I haven't seen it. Might be buried somewhere in my garage. Oh, it definitely is. It definitely is. There was a bunch of shit on top of it. Oh, wait, that's not it. Where is this piece of furniture? My husband would not have thrown it away. I'll kill him. I'll kill him. Where the fuck is this thing? Huh? I don't know where it is. I wonder if he brought it downstairs. Because I don't see it. Well, all right. That's good. It's so funny because the other day I was thinking about this thing and I'm like, I haven't seen it in the garage. I hope to God he didn't throw this thing away. Oh, here it is. Oh, that's going to be hard. That's going to be a hard one to see. Hold on. The other problem is I really don't have anywhere to put this thing. So that's another problem. Like I don't have anywhere in the house to put it. And that's going to be hard for me to figure out how to paint it. I would love to keep it. I'm not going to be able to get to it. Actually, all right. I'll show you guys. Hold on. I have a lot of my mom's stuff here. If you guys could see it, it's kind of buried on you see it? It's like a glass. It's kind of cool actually. There's a light in there. and it's a glass cabinet. It opens on this side, and the glass is like rounded. I've never quite seen. I've seen another one online because I was looking for like inspiration photos, but it had legs on it. This one doesn't have legs. It just sits right on the floor like that, and it's glass. And I'm like, it had actually, it's solid wood too, but it had an issue. I don't know if my mom like burnt a candle or something on the top years ago or spilled something. So like the finish got a little messed up in like one little spot. But I'm like, that's going to be my first furniture flip. But I kind of want to keep it. I should probably pick something else to flip because that's not my mom's, that I don't have like a sentimental attachment to. You don't mind me telling me where you live. I'll travel to neighboring states to thrift shop. I know. I just went to this place the other day and they had really nice, like, wood furniture used that I was like looking at, but they charge a lot of money at this place. Too expensive. Like this girl that I just showed you, she will go around and she'll look for, the same thing. She goes to all different places and finds, used furniture, but she won't spend like over $50. Like, so, well, in English money, I don't know if she's counting in, you know what I'm saying? Do they still use the euros, right? In Europe? I think so, right? What's the British? Pounds. That's what it is. Pounds. I couldn't think of the name. Pounds. So I don't know if that's, $50, 50 pounds or $50. Because like, what do they call money in Canada? It's not, they say dollars, but it's not the same as our dollars, right? Hope your prayers and positive vibes are appreciated. Oh, I'm sorry, Mercedes girl. You were right, girl. Hang in there. I'm sorry to hear that. Pounds in the UK, Canadian dollars. Yeah, they do call it dollars, right? All I know is whenever I go buy some, like a book or something, and it shows the American price and the Canadian price, I'm like, damn, it's expensive in Canada. I don't know what the money conversion rate is, but I'm like, it's always like $5 to like $10 more than whatever it costs here. I'm like, holy shit. Euros or pounds are about the same as US dollars. Now they are, yeah. It used to be different. I mean, I don't know what the exchange rate is in all fairness. I have no idea. But it's definitely different. The only time I've ever actually had to exchange money was when I went to Jamaica. But when I went as a kid, you like had to exchange the money. And when I went as an adult, they want your US dollars. Like they'd rather have your American money than the Jamaican money for some reason. No idea why that is, but yeah, it's 64 degrees. Ooh, that's not bad. I wonder what it is here. It feels warm. It has for the last few days though. So come on, you stupid mold, come off. Sorry, I'm trying to demold somebody's hands. I got a lot of hands sitting up here. I don't know. Hands were popular this month on my website. A lot of hands. A lot of hand orders. Not just the double hands, but the other hands too. I'm like, I don't know. Maybe I should order more hand molds. People seem to like the hands for some reason. I got 3, 4. I think I got 4 orders for the double hands, and then 3 or 4 for the single hands. And I'm like, what happened here? Is it like a hand month? I don't know. Everybody's into like hands. I'm okay. Just reach a point of mental. Some things are going on with mom, and I'm not feeling so strong. Oh my God, Mercedes girl, you need a break, girl. You really need to reach out to a family member or somebody. You should not. You take on a lot, and you need a break for your own, mental well-being. I feel so bad because I know it's not easy caretaking for somebody 24/7, and it could really wear you down, mentally. And you've been doing it for so long. I just can't even imagine. And you need help.
And it's okay to ask for help. I'm sorry to hear that. You know, things are not going well with her either, because I'm sure that's not making things, you know, any easier on you. But you really need to, other people need to step up to the plate, is what I'm saying, if you catch my drift. Because you can't take that on all by yourself. You need a mental vacation, a break, so that, and not just like a day break, like maybe a week or so, to get yourself together. You know, when you're constantly just caretaking and caretaking and caretaking, it's gonna wear on you, on your well-being. And it sucks, because I trust me, I get it. Like, and I didn't do it for even a small fraction as long as you've been doing it. So I could only imagine, you know, what you're going through. Look into respite care with health insurance carrier. That's a good idea, Daisy. That's what I'm saying. There has to be, whether it's help from, you know, family or help from an outside service, you need it, girl. You're gonna drive yourself crazy. It's too much. I get it. And I get it. And I didn't even go through it even a fraction of the time that you've been caretaking. And I mean, it's rough. It's not easy to care for somebody in that condition. You gotta worry about yourself too, because that's the problem. A lot of times when people are caretaking, they forget to caretake for themselves. You know, and you need to do that. It's important, because you're gonna lose your sanity eventually. If you need a friend, I'm here for you. Same. You could always email me, girl, if you need to talk or vent or whatever you need. Honestly, I love Colombia. Really good people there. I would love to go down to South America. I want to see some monkeys. They only have New World monkeys. Oh man, this one didn't come out good. I don't like that. Oh my god, are you kidding? I'm gonna have to remake this. This is gonna go in the mystery box pile though. I just don't know the way it came out. Ugh, I hate when that happens. Too many bubbles in it. All right. Well, whoever's hand that is, it's going to be remade. I hope I made all the hands that I have to make. I cannot believe how many hands are up here. Oh my goodness. It's like Hand City over here. I get it. My brother and sister-in-law have been sick on and off for months, so no break in a month. Some issues with mom. It just hit me the last couple of days. Well, girl, I mean, they gotta get better, because you need a break. Honestly, it's not fair. You shouldn't be doing everything yourself. That's, you know, it's a lot on one person for the most part. And I understand they shouldn't be around your mom if they're sick, you know. That's obviously not what you would want. You don't want somebody sick around, but geez. I went to Venezuela about 20 some years ago. Maybe you could delegate some tasks. That's a good idea. Someone there at breakfast and supper, so you are coming later and leaving earlier. There you go. You know, maybe there's something, even if they're sick and they can't come, they could help in another way. You know what I'm saying? Like that. You really should look into, I don't know if your mom has nurses or stuff. Like, please don't put your, you know, personal stuff out here. You could email me and we could talk, but girl, you need to take a break, take a breather. Self-care is very, very important. You know, I didn't do it that much, and that's why I'm telling you, because I almost lost my fucking mind. So I know that I should have taken more time for self-care. I was in a little bit of a different situation because I knew my mom's days were like numbered for a while. Like I knew it wasn't gonna end up good in the end. So I was just trying to spend as much time with her as I possibly could. And I know, your mom's very sick too, but you've been at this for years now. You need a break. And it's not selfish to care for yourself ever. Is there any other like does your mom have any siblings, nieces, nephews, some other family members that could, maybe just step in for a little bit and help out? Don't be afraid to ask people for help. What it is when you're not feeling the best and everything seems to go wrong. Oh yeah, girl. You're not feeling good because you're stressed out too. You know what I'm saying? Like stress on top of being sick is gonna make you feel worse than you are. So I hope that somebody steps in and gives you some type of relief. It's so hard. I'm not saying your situation's like this, but it was just like when I was going through everything with my mom and my son was 3 and I don't have help with him. Like I didn't have anybody that I could just be like, here, watch my son, especially during the day. At night, at least when my husband was home from work, but during the day I had nobody. And that's like when you're running around to doctor's appointments and doing this and doing that. And it was just like sometimes I would just be like, oh my God, I wish somebody could help me. Like it was hard. I had to drag him around and then, try to take care of her and drag her around everywhere, and it was just like there were just days where I was like, oh my God, like I just wish somebody would like save me, just help me, like just take something off my hands, But I didn't ask anybody for help. I was just like, you know what? If people want to help and that's my problem, I guess I'm partially to blame, but I was like, you know what? Nobody offers to help. I'm not going to ask you. Like, if you don't care enough to offer, and it's not helping me. I mean, it is a little bit, but it's helping my mom, like, but if you're not going to offer, I'm not going to ask. So, and maybe that was my fault for not asking. Maybe I should have asked. Well, I did ask in some cases and didn't get the help I needed. But like I didn't even need people to help like do things. I was just like, could you like at the very least maybe come over and just sit with her for a couple of hours? You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not asking you to cook dinner or go food shopping or clean. Just come over and hang out for a couple of hours. I don't think that's asking too much for your mother or your sister. But they did nothing. Her sisters wouldn't even come over on a weekend and hang out with her for a couple of hours. Her sisters that just loved her so much, they wouldn't even fucking leave their houses and come over for an hour. It was like, wow. I feel like it's hard with Alzheimer's, but then she would be with strangers. It would help, but then she would come back to us. She would be more confused and harder on us. Well, Mercedes girl, when my grandmother had I don't know if that's necessarily the case though, because hear me out. My grandmother had Alzheimer's and she had a nurse that would come and stay with her. So there was like 2 nurses. One would stay at night and then one would stay, later in the day. And I'm not sure how it went when they first like introduced each other, but she got used to the nurse eventually. And so she didn't have an issue with the nurse. I know there was one nurse that she had an issue with, and I was shocked. I heard she like hit the nurse or something, and I was like, oh my God. But I think, after a while, she'll get just like she's used to seeing your face, even though she might not know that it's you necessarily, she'll get used to the face being around, I think. Because, my grandmother, she ended up having the same nurse for like at least a year or more with her, and she did well. She did very well with the nurse. So, I mean, you need it, girl. I know it's hard, but it's definitely beneficial, and you shouldn't feel guilty for that. It's very, very hard to take care of somebody with that disease, with that in that state. It's not easy. I mean, I don't know if my grandmother was at it as advanced of a stage as your mom is, because she had she was still able to walk and talk. She just kind of didn't know what was going on, so like that's what I'm saying. I don't know if she's as if she's mobile, or you know what I'm saying. Family's hard, especially with sick family. I mean, Nana needed help. Her daughters were awful. I wanted to care more for her, but I was just a grandchild. Well, yeah, I was kind of in the same position, Ella. My family was, they were very controlling with my grandmother. And so I wish I got over there at least just to see her more than I did. But it was a difficult situation. But I would have liked to help in her care, more than I did. It just situations didn't allow that, knowing they can't help it. Yeah, exactly. It gets rough. Hey, girl, it gets rough when, you're dealing with somebody who's confused and doesn't have their bearings, doesn't know what's going on, doesn't remember anything. It's so hard. So hard. And you have to have a lot of patience. I give you a lot of credit. Because even before my grandmother got bad, I guess we didn't know she had Alzheimer's until it got bad. I don't know why that is, but she was starting to lose her hearing, and she was starting to not remember things, and we just always wrote it off to oh, she's old, but it was, my mom always used to be like, oh my God, you're so patient with her. And I'm like, well, because she's old. I just always keep that in the back of my mind. So my mom used to lose her patience a little bit with my grandmother, always being like, what, and oh, who's that? Or, her memory, it gets so frustrating sometimes. And I get it, I get it. I think it was also different because it was my grandmother and it was her mother, so I always I don't know. I feel like you treat your grandmother and your mother a little differently. Your grandmother, you're going to have a little more patience with. Just like my mom, she probably had more patience with my son than she had with me when I was a kid, because it's her grandson. So she's probably a little, I'll tell you right now, if my mom was alive, she would be coming to every one of Jesse's hockey things. She would be very involved in his sporting activities, even though my mom hated sports, because she would just want to be there for him. Me, I used to beg her to come watch me, play track meets or whatever. And she'd be like, or my cheerleading, she'd be like, oh, I gotta work. But I'm like, all right, you leave work early for other shit. You could leave once for, early to come watch a halftime show. Oh, I don't want to sit outside. It's freezing out. She always had an excuse. But for my son, I know she'd be sitting there with a heated vest on and hand warmers, freezing her ass off for him. It's just different. Yesterday I was tired and frustrated. Mom looked me straight in the eyes and said, I love you, and then smiled. It touched my heart. Those mommy instincts kicking often. That's awesome. That's an awesome moment. See, look, I might be wrong. Alzheimer's is such a weird thing, but I believe that people still know. They just can't articulate it. They can't express it. There's no way your mom, she has to know who you are. You know what I'm saying? To even say that, to even remember to say something like that, that means she knows that you're her caretaker, you're her daughter, you're there for her. That's awesome. Something in her knows, even though it might seem like she doesn't know. I believe they do. They just can't express it the same way. Unfortunately, my mom and I can't get along. I'm her only child. I worry about what we will do if she needs care. My mom is mean without dementia, let alone if she had a. Oh my God, I'm sorry to hear that. hear like so many stories. Like, it really makes me realize how, fortunate I was to have my mom. I mean, I already knew, but I'm just saying, like, it just like, I hear so many stories about like daughters and mothers not getting along, even in my, my personal life, like friends, my aunts and some of their daughters. Um, and I'm like, wow, I'm just like really lucky that me and my mom had such a close relationship, that we got along so good. She was like my best friend, but some people don't have that. And that's going to be, you're right, rough, because if you guys don't get along and she's sick, forget it. But I will tell you though, sometimes when people get sick, they change. Like my dad, he was hard to get along with. Not It's not that he was hard to get along with in the sense that like we fought a lot or argued a lot. It was just hard to bond with him in general. He wasn't very talkative, he was just a kind of hard person to bond with. And then we had our arguments and stuff, but he was just a hard person to like have a relationship with, because he wasn't very um interested in your life, or like, and he wasn't very talkative, so it was just like, that's what I mean when I say it was like kind of hard to get along with him. But he definitely changed when he got sick, and I think he saw the effort that was being put in to help him. I think it really humbled him in a sense, even though not that he wasn't humble to begin with. I'm saying, like, I think it changed him, where he was like, oh, people do care about me. Because I think that was one of his main problems in life, was that his mother, I heard, was extremely mean to him and abusive. And I think that when you come from an abusive home like that, you have a tendency to think that you don't deserve love, or that people don't care about you. And I think that it showed him when he got sick how much we actually did care about him. And it like changed his whole, perspective on things. Because he was like a person when he was sick, almost a kinder, person. Like, I think it was just because he realized how actually much we cared about him. So, you know what I'm saying? So um, it could go that way too, that your mom could become sick one day, and then you're like, oh, all right, she might it might change her in a sense. But yeah, people when they have dementia or Alzheimer's, that's one of the hardest things, is that they deal with a lot of anger issues. I know my grandmother did. Like, she was angry, and I don't even think half the time they know why they're angry. They're just angry, and they lash out. Like, I could not believe it when I heard that my grandmother, I think she like hit one of the nurses. And I was like, what? Dude, my grandmother, I've never even heard her yell. My mom used to tell me stories that my grandmother beat the shit out of them when they were kids with this like stick. And I'm like, none of us believed it. None of us kids believed it. Like, when I tell you, my grandmother was the nicest, kindest, sweetest person on the planet. Like, she didn't yell. I never heard her yell. I've never even seen her get angry ever. Like, to hear that, I was like, yeah, Anna used to hit you, sure. like I couldn't even imagine yelling at anybody. So did she hit her? I was like, stop it. That she was yelling. I'm like, what? But that wasn't her. It was these, that she had. I was making her yell, lash out at people. But it was shocking nonetheless, because I tell you, I find Nana's really what she was, the kindest, most loving person ever. Like, just, I never saw her angry. I used to really look at her and just be like, how do I get like that? Like, she's always happy. She's always smiling. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's just always positive. Like, she was always in a good mood. And she didn't let anything really affect her. She didn't let anything bring her down or get her sad or depressed, and I'm like, I don't know, like, how do you get like that in life? It's almost like she was so happy. I would be like, is something wrong with her? Because like, normal people aren't, you know what I'm saying? They aren't always that happy. That's just the way she was. My mom got a lot nicer to me after she got cancer, though. That's what I'm saying, man. Once people have to depend on you, trust me, it changes them. It'll change them. You know, my dad, totally different guy when he got sick. Totally different person when he was sick. It was amazing. I wish he could have been that way his whole life, you know, but I always just kind of understood that my dad is a product of his environment. You know, he had a rough life growing up, and that's why he is the way he is. And I really tried to not really hold it against him. Oh my God, I really did have wood stain. I can't believe this. Shit, I didn't think we had any. Well, good to know for next time. I took care of her. Hold on a second. I'm trying to go back. Sorry, the wrong Missy. I always got along with my mom. Lost her to, ooh, glioblastoma. Is that like a, I'm not sure what that is. I've never heard of that. Sorry, though. Jeez. I took care of her 7 years until she passed. Miss my mom so much. I still listen in her voice to her voicemail recording sometimes just to hear her voice. I'm so glad you're still having those moments. Yeah, right? Hey, Alicia. She's behind in the stream. I want to know how her treatment went yesterday. I'm pretty sure she had her last one yesterday. Yeah, Zizi, that's how it was here. My other family members, they only wanted to help, you know, ironically, like when they could put a show on. Like my brother and his wife, the only time they ever wanted to help was like when she was in the hospital, you know, and like when she was home, and then that's when she needed the help the most. They never came. They never came to help her with anything while she was home. It was only when she was in the hospital they all of a sudden they wanted to help with her bills and help with, you know, financial things always. But when she was home struggling after her surgeries and everything, they fucking couldn't give a shit less. They didn't even come by. They didn't even come by and visit, let alone help her out with anything. That's what I was saying before. Like, I wish they would have just visited at the very least. Like just spend time with her. Forget, you know, helping out. At least just spend time. But they couldn't be bothered. My brother and his wife, they weren't giving up their weekends to go hang out with a sick person. Like, God forbid, you know? And I get it. They both work full time ish. His wife, I don't know how full time her job is, but you know, I mean, like, I get it. Like, there's no way they would ever be able to do what I did. There was never, you know, it wouldn't be possible. And they still have their own lives and have to do things. But part of the problem is that my brother's wife wouldn't let him come over to my mom's house or anything without her. So it was like every time they came to the hospital, she always had an excuse. Oh my God, we gotta go to Target. We gotta get out of here. We gotta go somewhere. We gotta do this. We gotta do that. She always like, we gotta go food shopping. We gotta do this. It's like, why don't you go food shopping and let my brother stay here by himself and spend time with his mother? Like, I don't know how he doesn't like regret any of that, because if my husband did that to me, we wouldn't be together. I'd be like, if you don't let me spend time with my mom by myself, like, we're gonna have a problem here. You know? It was always an excuse all the time. She ended up dying. I'm at peace. So, oh my God, Susan. Sorry to hear that. That's terrible. Sorry, I didn't mean to put that on the screen. But it was like, you know, my brother couldn't even spend time with my mom by himself. Even when he came, there was a few times he came by himself. He sat up there by himself. She would drive him and drop him off and then pick him up. Like he was like a kid. He has his own car. He could drive. She would fucking drive him up to the hospital, drop him off, and then come later on and pick him up. And I'm like, so she could control how much time he sat there. She's fucking crazy. Absolutely insane. I don't know. Like, if my husband did that to me, it would be done. It would be over. My husband was like, look, take as much time as you need with your mom. Like, I'll be, you know, he got it. He understood. Her, I feel bad for my brother, because honestly, he lost out in the end, not being able to spend time. Because I know if he wasn't with her, like, you know, like back in the day, he would have spent all the time with her every minute he could. but she controlled it. So when he came up to the hospital, it was like for like 10 minutes, a half hour they would stay and leave. It was never hours. And then when she was home, they never fucking came ever to her house. I think once or twice they came, and I was there too, but they never came. They never helped her with anything. They never went food shopping. They never sat there and hung out with her. They did nothing. It was terrible. Wish I had voicemail for leader. Glad you have that. Yeah, that's awesome. I wish I had a voicemail from my mom. I still have my mom. I still have my mom's phone number like on my phone, like on like my favorites list. And I accidentally hit it recently and it went to like this number's disconnected thing. And I was like, no. I just watched both your playlists not too long ago. I can't believe the way your brother and Seton treated you. Your whole family treated you really. Thank you. Appreciate that. Look, I was wrong in this situation too. I'm not 100% like innocent. Like I look back and there's definitely things I regret saying and doing, but given the circumstances, I think with the amount of stress I was under at the time, not that I'm justified, but I'm not mad. I'm not like, oh, Leanna, why'd you do that? Like, I'm not like regretting it. It's just, could I have handled things differently in a lot of those situations? Yeah, absolutely. But I think it was just a buildup of everything. I didn't even know this. A video popped up in my thing the other day, and there's this thing called betrayal trauma, and I never heard of this before. And I start listening to my favorite doctor, Dr. Romani. She's the best. And she was talking about it. And I'm like, oh shit. Like, I think I kind of went through that, like with my brother and my family, like, because all the symptoms that she was saying, like the ruminating, which I definitely did, I just like, I couldn't get it out of my head, especially, and this was before my mom passed away, with my brother, the whole situation with his wedding and everything. Like, I just could not fucking believe it. So I was like, it's, I guess, a form of trauma. I was just replaying it in my head over and over again because I was like, I cannot fucking believe that this happened. Like, I just, because never in a million years would I think that me and my brother wouldn't be talking, or that something would happen between us, something so stupid, that would like cause us to not speak to one another like for years. Like, I just couldn't even wrap my head around the thought of that. And I felt like he betrayed me so badly. And then it just kept getting worse. Like, every time I would have hope that he would do the right thing, it was like another betrayal all over again. And it just kept mounting and mounting and mounting. And I didn't even realize that was like a form of trauma, in a sense, where like somebody that you care about, trust your whole entire life, breaks your trust. And then, it traumatizes you. And I'm like, oh shit, I had a lot of these symptoms. And it, like, even another symptom is like not trusting anybody else. I went through that. I was having trouble. I couldn't trust anybody in my family. I didn't know who to trust. I was like, I cut everybody off, stopped talking to them because I felt like I couldn't trust anybody anymore because of what he did. And then like my aunts, I was just like, I can't even trust people. Like, that's another symptom that I didn't even know. I didn't know what I was going through. I just knew that like something happened and I was fucked up from it. That's all I knew. But I didn't know there was like a name for it and a set of symptoms that go along with it. But I'm like, yeah, that sounds like pretty much what I went through. I mean, it could be like the same kind of trauma if a spouse cheats on you, or, you know what I'm saying? It's like a very deep betrayal of your trust. That's what it is. And that's what happened to me. I understand that. I feel like you handled yourself a lot more class than most would have, dealing with someone like Satan. Takes a toll on you while grieving your mother. Yeah, girl. I thank you. I appreciate that. Honestly, I changed, because if that would have happened 10 years prior to when it did, I'd probably be in jail. No kidding. Now. And and it wouldn't be good. So, thank God I had my son. That's all I could say, because he's the reason that I'm not sitting in jail right now. He is, and my husband, but I'm just saying, like, she's not worth me losing my freedom or my son over. But if they weren't around, I could say I probably would have done something terrible. Not like murder or anything. I'm saying, like, I would have definitely, like, assaulted her at some point in time. I absolutely would have happened. Because trust me, I thought about doing it a lot. I just never did because my son is there and my husband. And I'm like, I have too much to lose, to hitting this bitch or doing anything to her or showing up at her fucking house. You know what I'm saying? And going off on her. Like, which is probably something I would have done, 10 years prior before I had my son. But as a grown ass adult with a kid, I wasn't about to be risking that because I know that bitch a cop caller. She ain't the type of person to have a fight and then, duke it out and go your separate ways. No, she'd be calling the cops, suing me and all that other shit. Oh, I definitely stood my ground. She was not fucking railroading me. Some stranger that I didn't know. Fuck that shit. That girl was not walking all over me. So, it's 3:00. All right. I'm going to get off here because somebody's going to be home soon. The little Tasmanian devil. Thank God it's Friday. No homework. No nothing. Get to sleep late. Oh, no. Do I get to sleep late? Yeah. I don't know. I have a busy weekend. I might get to sleep late tomorrow. I'll put it like that. Maybe. Anyway, I hope you guys all have a great weekend. Mercedes girl, if you're still in here, please, girl, if you need to talk, reach out to me. You got my email address. And we'll talk. And that goes for anybody in here. Honestly, if you're going through something and you just need somebody to vent or talk to or whatever. You guys know my emails in my about section. Any single one of you guys, that is always open to. If you need a friend, I'll be your friend. It's always open to anybody. So with that said, have a great weekend and I will see you guys soon. All right. Thank you, girl. All right. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.